How are we doing? And then he got caught out then. I was like, I just got to move my black pen and get my red pen. And then we're all good to go. And here we are. How cool was that? Oh, man, what a week. Oh, God, it's my first week back as well. Having been on holiday last week. And blimey, did I time that well? This week's weather has been an absolute, well, it's horrible out there. It's absolutely pouring down with rain. It's, 20 degrees in the cabin, which is nuts. It really is, because it's summertime. It should be baking hot. Whole of Europe is something like, I think Italy today is 45 degrees. Turkey, I've got some family down in Turkey, is 47 degrees over there. The whole of Europe seems to be burning, other than London, of course, which, given the history of London, isn't necessarily a bad thing that it's not burning, if you catch my drift. Anyway, how the devil are you lot been? So this week we get kind of the full kind of splodge on this coming out. The Ghost, or rather the Ghost 2, I should say. Well, I suppose it's the Ahsoka version of the Ghost, which is kind of cool, isn't it? Now, I've got to be honest, I got this set probably, I don't know, 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago. It feels like I got it before COVID came out, before that became a thing. Do you remember that? So anyway, we're going to be talking about that tonight. This set, I actually thought, after I built it, and I built it with a good friend of mine on the stream, BRICKTASTIC, and I kind of felt it was a tiny bit overrated, especially this part here, the turret. I hated the turret. That's the thing I really remember, because I love a turret. Don't ask me why. I just love turrets. But it's not a bad set. It's a good set. And we've got a new one coming out as well, which I think looks actually pretty good. The Phantom 2, though. What's all that about? I don't know. It looks like a microfighter. There's like something between a microfighter and a playset, that to me. But anyway, we'll take a little look at that a little bit later. We've got a newbie on tonight as well, which is bloody exciting. And of course, we've got some familiar faces too. Now, don't forget, folks, as always, if you want to support the channel, 2 ways of doing it. You can either, firstly, give us a super chat, stick your name up there, play some videos, give you a shout out on Instagram in a week or so. Look, I've got my pens here ready to do just that. Or, of course, you could join the membership and become a bigger part of the LBB family. And don't forget to note, folks, that tonight it's a full members giveaway. So one of you lucky peeps out there, and it's quite useful timing, actually, because the sales are on. I'm going to be giving away £20, $20, or €20, whoever the member is that gets picked out. So anyway, still time to enter that if you want to. Otherwise, as always, I'm just super happy to have you lovely lot here tonight. I really, really am. I've got a survey running as well. We'll get back to that in just a sec, because our good friend down there, I've got to scroll all the way down to the end now. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew has just donated $2 lovely. And it's a super sticker as well. I don't get too many super stickers. But for you, my friend, it means something like this gets played.
I think you've made your point, Goldfinger. Thank you for the demonstration.
Do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
I super appreciate it. I really, really do. And just like Sabine Wren from Rebels, I like blowing things up. So anyway, where should we start off? Let's start at the very top, shall we? Say hello to everyone. We've got Eureka out there. Eureka's been sending me some pictures over here today. I appreciate that. Brick TY's out there as well. Says, copy, yeah, landscaper gardener, wet dry day today. But being self-employed, I don't get paid like a little old lady. No way, dude. And of course, we've got Copper out there as well, who's brand new. Copper, hey, friends in the UK, it's only 2:26 where I live, but it's 95 degrees. Blimey, mate, where are you? You must be... You're going towards Australia way, that is. Where is that? Is it Asia or somewhere like that? Great to have you here, my friend. It really is. Welcome to the LBB family. We've got one brick stud out there as well. Love the background as well. Hey, chat. Friday shenanigans again. It is indeed, my friend. We've got Chris Chalice out there too. He's been sending me the pictures. He sends me the smallest pictures known to man. He really does. They're like the size of a stamp. We've got Minifigure out there. He sent me a couple. As always, they'll have a TARDIS in it. Watch out for the TARDIS. Echo Bricks is out there as well. Echo Bricks, you'll be happy. We'll be looking at a Technic set this week. A Yamaha set, which I'm actually quite excited about. Hello there, says Salix Bricks. Oh, Salixscape, I should say. I always say Salix Bricks. I think it's because it's got the X there. That's all it is. Anyway, great to have you here, my friend. Also, it's very lovely to have you here as well. Omega Man. Your name's come up a few times recently when I've been chatting with people, which has been lovely. Great to have you here as always. And thank you as always for being a member. I super appreciate it. Two Humble Bricks is out there saying, hello, London Bridge Bricks. Hello, Two Humble Bricks. I hope you've had a top week. Do you know, I've got a top weekend coming as well, folks. It's my wife's birthday this weekend. I'm going to be treating her over tomorrow and Sunday as well. Maybe I'll tell you a little bit about that later on. Let's just take it from me, folks. Tomorrow, I'm literally going on a voyage. I'll leave it at that. Anyway, I've got to scroll down because you lot are chatting away like a good one, which is great. Minifigure Nick's out there says, get that phone, Greg. Oh my God, I'm still on the intro. I've got to get down here quick. We got Jesse's Brick Galaxy out there, the dude that is an amazing mock builder, as so many of you are as well, especially you lovely lot that have been sending me in your pictures, especially you lot out there that love your castles. What else we got out there? We've got KO out there as well. KO, you was up super early this morning, 3:30. I clocked you being up and watching ACOM, I think it was as well, if I remember rightly. But anyway, dude, thank you so much. This is
easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me! Who's got you?
I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. He got her.
Cannot believe this. Thank you so much, KO. I really appreciate it. Monarch, he's giving me $2 as well. LC180, an amazing panel lineup as always, Greg. I got no idea where that voice just came from, but anyway, my good friend Mark, this is
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
Thank you so much for that. I really super appreciate it, as I do as well. The Bricklayer kid out there as well. Good evening from Melbourne, Greg and gang. Thank you, my friend. I really do appreciate it. You did make me laugh as well on your comment you put on Instagram as well. Totally truthful as well. We've got Bricky Brood out there as well. It's his birthday today, folks. Everybody, do me a favor. Send him some well wishes for his birthday. He's 21 all over again. And we've got the Brick Patch out there. Hey, Greg, hope you're well. I am. Okay. Let's get some peeps on, shall we? As well as a lot. I just saw Irish fan of Lego and, of course, Topic Bricks out there as well. Great to see you guys. Right, who are we going to get on? I'll tell you who I'm going to get on first. I'm going to get on my friend who, how can I put it, comes up with some awesome memes. And I'm really doing my best so that he doesn't actually do another one of me tonight. Is, of course, our fine friend, the god of Ninjago. Is, of course, Titanium J. Hello, mate.
Hello, everybody. Hello, chat. Hello, Greg.
How you doing?
Doing better. I've been sick recently.
Oh no, dude,
but I'm feeling better. My camera is up here now, so and the laptop's a bit lower down, and this is a new setup.
I know. I've said we're gonna see a picture of your desk layout as well, and it does look rather good. I have to say, there's a fine bit of pine going on there. But yeah, I'm the same. When I'm in Zoom meetings at work or Teams meetings, love those Teams meetings. WebEx, what happened to that? I'm always doing this. So people, I'm like, people think I'm ignoring them, but I'm not. I'm totally immersed in what's going on. As much as someone with ADHD can be, anyway. Great to have you here, my friend.
Just to note, because I build quickly, I'll be building these today.
Oh, he's building quick. He's going to build 2 of those. So are you going to do like a super long modularized one then?
Oh, I already have 3 others. I might.
What? Why you got 3 of them? I mean, I love Black Tron, dude. I think it's my favorite classic set.
Oh yeah, this is great.
I'm saying that, folks. Last week it was Imperials. What can I say? We've got the Brigadier out there. Brigadier. Good to see you, mate. How you doing? You seem to be doing some sort of global traveling thing at the moment. You are. Stay in touch. You know where it is. But anyway, where would you like to go? We've got someone in Reading who keeps popping in and popping out. We've got someone who's slightly in the West Country, but who knows where. We've got down south in Southampton. We've got somewhere. I don't actually know where this geezer lives. Yes, I do. It's Florida. Because I remember sighing in my head going, yeah, it looks like America's version of a weenie. Where would you like to go? Where would you like to go? Are you going to stay in America? Are you going to come out of America?
Let's go to Southampton.
Oh, good go Southampton. Blimey, that's a turn up for the books. You Americans normally like to stick in your own country. But anyway, we're going to go Southampton. Maybe he thinks it's Southampton in America. I don't know. Has America actually got Southampton titanium, Jay?
I have no idea.
Who knows? They've got every other name of ours. They might as well have that as well. Anyway, let's go down south, folks. Down south where, what can I say? They've got lots of chickens and hairy people. It is, of course, the fabulous, the gorgeous, the couple that just oozes love for one another. It is, of course, the gorgeous Brickbods. Hello, you two.
It's because we got one of these. That's why.
I love them. I love it. I think it's one of the best sets.
We're not keeping ours, but I still quite like it.
Why?
It doesn't really go in our city. It's not.
Okay.
We don't have space.
Oh, that's a shame.
We have space. No, we don't have. We don't have space.
You obviously don't have space because, and you don't like space because you wouldn't keep that set as well. Ian, how you doing as well?
Yeah, not too bad.
All right,
say
it like you mean it. Do you like space sets? Is that why you got to get rid of it?
Don't make him get rid of all the things he likes.
Yeah, you do. You always do that. Star Wars. Look, there's my one, folks. I've got no idea why I just happen to have about 3 sets behind me, and one of them's this. It's a great set.
Do you like Star Wars?
As in the films?
No, as in Lego.
No, I don't like the Lego.
So he doesn't.
All right, very good. Now, before you two break into a domestic, that shows how much what it's like to be married for 35 years. Where would you like to go next? We got somewhere somewhere in Gallifrey or Galileo. If it's one of the two, I don't know. Or we got someone in Reading who looks like they're just about to drop out again. Or we got somewhere in Florida. I think that's it so far. That's it. Where would you like to go?
Is this the first one you said some sort of Doctor Who reference?
I think it is. Yeah, Galileo.
Okay,
Galileo. I don't know. Who knows? Where would you like to go? Would you like to go there?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay. All right. We're going to go to a place, folks, where on the outside it's smaller than on the inside, and that is, in case you're wondering, a Doctor Who reference. It really is. Anyway, let's bring him in. This is our good friend Gaza. This is the second time he's been on this show. It's, of course, Minifig. Ooh. How you doing, mate?
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, okay. It's Gallifrey.
Gallifrey.
Yeah.
Not Gallifrey.
No. That might be sort of sweet, I think. I don't know.
I think Gallifrey. I think that might be in Italy, actually.
Or it sounds like some sort of breakfast cereal, maybe, as well.
Oh, Gallifrey. I like that.
Some nice frosty Gallifreyos in the morning.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's very sugary. Very sugary. Leave a few more nuts in there, and maybe some berries as well.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, mate, you're looking very well. Great to have you back again. You obviously had a good time. What's that on your left-hand side, if you don't mind me asking? It looks like a big C.
Which is left-hand side? This way?
Your left-hand side. What is on
your left-hand side? This.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't tell. I'm terrible at geography, but I'm good at saying me left and right.
It's the light, but it's also an umbrella.
So. Oh, it's an umbrella. That's it. Oh,
yeah.
I can make it out now. Very good. I like that. Oh, it goes. You're going to need that because I don't know what it's like where you lot are, but it's absolutely pouring down with rain here tomorrow.
And tomorrow is breaststroke all day.
Have you?
Yeah.
All right. We'll come back to that one later. So it's my favourite swimming stroke for obvious reasons. Isn't that right, Gary? And anyway, where would you like to go next? Oh, look at that. He dropped himself in it there. I like that. We got Brickstage Pass out there. Is it third time on? Second time on, did it? Well, it's kind of third time on.
2.5.
Yeah, it's second time on his own. Anyway, where would you like to go next? We've got someone who keeps trying to metamorphosize into the green room. He lives in Reading. I think it's Reading. Yeah, it's Reading, isn't it? Or we can go to Florida. Sunny, lovely Florida. Where would you like to go?
Let's go to sunny Florida and get some sun.
Sunny Florida. It was a cross up between Reading or Florida. It's a tough choice, folks. It really, really is. But anyway, I can introduce this guy. This guy is just amazing. He is nothing short. And I think I said this before. He is a living Lego legend. He is, of course, just too good. Hey, Justin.
What's up? It's nice to be back on. Hey. And of course, returning. Last time I was on, the Brick Bods were on. It's like, hey, what's up again?
We're always on.
I'll get rid of him.
I'll get rid of him.
Yeah, but it's so great to be on, on of course the London Calling, but
I see. Well, there's not many of us podcasts left anymore. I think Cali Bricklink's doing their last show tonight.
That made me so sad to hear. I didn't even know about that. I was like, I saw that on the story, and I'm like, no.
I can't believe it.
Okay, no, honestly, I'm gutted. I really am. So if anyone there, I think it's going to be quite late UK time, but I'm definitely going to be replaying it sometime over the weekend.
It'll be 7 p.m. Eastern, so about midnight.
Oh, it's midnight. That is exactly midnight for us then. So it's about 2 hours after we finish. It will be. God, that's going to be crazy. I'm just going to be. Well, I suppose
I'll
it's going to
pop
be
into that for a bit at least because 7 p.m. Yeah, I got to, but that makes me so sad, you know. Yeah.
I hate endings as well. I hate endings. It's there's always got to be a little olive branch there. All right, so we've got someone. We've got a newbie coming on tonight. So they'll be coming on after this next person. So let's introduce this next person. What can I say? He is basically one of the friendliest people I've ever met. In fact, he's so friendly. We did a car journey earlier on this year, folks, and I'm not joking. It's 11 hours in the car together. It really was. It sounds like a kind of a American road trip or something like that, doesn't it? It sounds very exotic, but it was a car journey from London to Manchester. What can I say? But we had a great time. It really was. And if anyone's interested, there's a video out there somewhere about it as well. But anyway, let's bring him in, shall we? While we can, his name is MNRK, or it's otherwise known as Minark.
Hello. Yeah, I've got really bad internet this evening, so apologies if I drop in and out, but I'm here for the moment.
Here for the moment. We've got to live in the moment in life.
Absolutely.
We have to. I'm curious. What is the weather like in Florida at the moment, Justin?
It's actually, let's see. I was out a bit earlier ago. Okay, yeah, it's still sunny. The past couple weeks have been really rainy, which is not great. But it's been clearing up recently, so yeah.
I hear, man. I hear there's bad weather up in Canada today, and
no.
Yeah, and we've got high winds coming to London tomorrow. It's gonna be like 50 miles an hour.
We over in Illinois, we had a tornado warning on Wednesday night.
Oh, really?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's bad. Man. What's going on? But anyway, and you've got Europe that's in like, I mean, when I say, I say 45, you guys would probably say something like 93, something like that. I mean, it is stonking.
It was weird because it was either raining really hard, but then like a couple weeks ago, we had like the hottest summer week in ever, it seemed like, and it was just like reaching record highs. So yeah, it's so. I mean, the weather is always weird in Florida. That's kind of like the joke. So
yeah, I know. But people like Ryan, when they go on their summer holiday, they go north, so it's cool down. So yeah. It's like we go to Scotland. Sub-zero temperatures up there, even in the summer. Right, folks. Now, before we get our newbie on, which I'm really, and I do apologise if I get his name wrong tonight because I'm bound to do that. We must have pronounced it about 7 different times just before the show started. We got a survey running of all things, folks. Got 63 votes on this so far, and it basically begs the question. It begs the question. I'm interested to know what the panel think about this later. But we're getting another Star Wars Ghost playset. But what do you think about a UCS version? What about that? I think why not? I think we've had a Razor Crest. Why don't we get a Ghost as well? Anyway, yes is saying 46%, which is quite good. No. What the heck is a Ghost? 30%. That's suspiciously high. Undecided. I need to process this. 24%. I couldn't help that last bit. I need to put that on there. I need to process this. I don't know why, but I just felt like I had to. Anyone else popped in the chat? We've got Polar Bricks out there as well, or Polar Bricks, as I like to say, because it annoys Gary at no end. Bricket TY is out there as well. He's saying Irish fan of Lego. They have indeed. Plus the old ships in the harbours, etc. Lovely place to visit. Only 40 minutes from me. Bargain. Where's that? That sounds like Southampton. That does. Or was it Portsmouth?
40 minutes.
Yeah. I think he lives in the West Country, doesn't he? If I remember rightly. But anyway, I'm going on a tangent here. Let's get our next guest in. How can I describe our next guest, folks? Well, for a start, he's actually quite funny. And I came by this guy quite by accident in the sense that done London Calling last week, woke up on Saturday morning. It was 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'd only had a few hours sleep. And I was like, I don't know why, I felt compelled to look at my phone. And then I saw that Brick Hive was streaming. I was like, this is really strange. What's he doing streaming? Anyway, I said good morning because it was like middle of the night really for him. And this chat was actually on there. And anyway, so at 6 o'clock in the morning, I said, yeah, I'll reach out. We'll try to get you on. Anyway, we did, and we got him here tonight, folks. And the thing I love about this guy is at first he's got an unpronounceable name, as far as I'm concerned anyway. He's funny. He loves fart sounds as well in his videos, which is always going to get a thumbs up from me. And while you're here as well, folks, do us a favour. give us a thumbs up, like the segue. And also as well, he's got this. This is showing he's young. He's got a thing about clone troopers as well. And to be honest, folks, for me, it's a bit of a new sensation. He, of course, is otherwise known to the rest of the world as Mike and Ike. There he is.
Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh.
Hello.
What an intro. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. The fart sounds. Yeah, maybe I do that a bit too much in my videos, but a lot of people like it. Some people get annoyed. I don't know, man.
Oh, dude, I tell you, it absolutely cracks me up. It does. I'm just, what can I say? I'm a geezer. That sort of thing just makes me laugh. It does.
It's just weird.
I don't know. I don't think I've used them before on any of my videos. Is anyone on here? Gaza, do you ever use like a maybe a sort of a sound or something like that on your vids?
Not intentionally, no.
Not intentionally, no.
Oh, okay.
All right. You need to get one of those things that keeps the out when you're talking on the mic. What about you, Minark? Are you too much of a gentleman to do that?
I don't think I've ever used a fart sound on any video that I've done or live stream. No.
No, really. Dude.
Maybe that could change. Obviously, I'm missing a trick here. I need to add more flatulence sounds.
It's loads of views. It really does. It really does. What about you, Justin? Have you? Come on, you're a man of the world. You must have.
I used it in an April Fool's video once.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That was a one time. But other than that, I can't. Yeah, no.
All right, titanium. Isn't there a ninja with the elemental powers of wind?
There you go. I mean, yeah, but I don't think you ever used them for that specifically.
I'll be like, I'm trying to get to my potential. Can you build your mind?
Oh dear. We're setting the tone early today, aren't we, guys?
Yeah, sit now.
Yeah. I think this was completely unplanned as well. So titanium, was that a yay or a probable nay?
Nay.
Okay, it was a nay. All right, let's have a look at you putting that sticker on. I'll hold it down so we can see how you're applying the sticker.
No, you're not going to see my sticker up.
Oh, there we go.
No.
Oh, it's such an unnecessary sticker, that one. It's unnecessary, that one.
I think it's necessary.
You think? Oh, no, I think it's unnecessary because they could have printed it. But I'm always going to say
that's
that.
true.
Yeah, that's it. But you know what that means?
Well, then all these stickers are unnecessary. They could have printed every last one of them.
Well, I suppose we could say that.
Were those printed in the original set that this is like a remake of? Or
yeah,
that
one was. Yeah, that control panel was, which is hence the term.
Come on, Lego.
But I love the fact that it's got this bad boy over here, the LL928 Explorer, Galaxy Explorer in it as well, which is kind of cool. Now we were talking about we were talking about dodgy old sounds. What about the brick bods over there? Carrie looks like she's got no idea. What's Carrie doing? She looks like she's watching TV or something on the side there.
I'm just talking to my child. Sorry.
Ask them if they ever use fart sounds. I'm sure they say yes all the time. We get fed chicken too much. We've got out there. Blimey, we've got Cut the Craggle out there. Long time no see. Cut the Craggle. Blimey. Where have you been?
He's the best.
I think if I recall, Cut the Craggle. Doesn't he do custom figures?
Yeah,
and I do believe Micah, you do as well.
Yes, that is correct. I don't make the designs, but I apply the designs using decals. So some that I've been working on lately, for example, are like these custom shock troopers, and I'm hoping look better than Lego's new version that's coming out. So these are just the ones that I've been working on recently. I still have to seal these, which is what you do when you decal to make the decals actually stay on really good, because they're stuck on right now, but they can, like, if you just rub your finger on it a little too much, then they'll fall off. So
it's like a scene out of The Mandalorian, that is, when you got the stormtrooper helmets outside outside one of the places on Tatooine or wherever it was. Very, very cool. Very cool indeed.
Really cool.
So I'm intrigued. I have never in my entire life, I know he has though. I know this guy has. I've never in my entire life bought one single custom figure. And this Star Wars thing seems to be a bit of a craze. I know Ryan MNR that likes doing them. He's a top lad. He did a Zeb at Brick World Chicago. I wish I'd got one of them. I wish I'd got, but I'm going next year. If anyone's got a Zeb out there that they want from M&R, let me know, please. Justin, have you ever bought custom figures? Is that a thing that you do?
I don't, but I think the only time I ever did was there was like a brick loot box, and they threw in like a custom John Hammond before that came out for Jurassic Park, and so I think that's the only custom figure I have, unless you count one that was made after like one of my old appearances. That would be the other one, but other than that, those are like the two custom printed figures I ever got, not intentionally. But
okay, I like it. So unintentionally, he's got some. All right,
unless you count bootlegs, because I do love weird Lego bootlegs.
Okay.
Oh yeah. All right. You did that video. Was it Sonic you had, wasn't it? You had
the weird Sonic ones. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I love the weirder the figure for like a bootleg. I mean, even with non-bootlegs, like I'm over here trying to collect like the Gabby's Dollhouse theme to get all the weird like One Piece figures that are in there. It's like, what is this? But yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped as heck.
Yeah, that's cool. Honestly, that's sweet. So custom figures is a thing for Justin. Minifigure, you definitely do custom figures because what do they call it? Hoovians or something like that? What do they call it?
Yeah, they do call it. They do. Yeah, I just prefer fan. So.
That's okay. So they've done one official Doctor Who or two official Doctor Who?
Two. So they had three technically because they had Matt Smith. Then they had Peter Capaldi. Then they had a different version of Peter Capaldi as well. So
they're two versions of Peter Capaldi.
Yeah, one was just after he regenerated, so he was in his purple outfit, and then they had the proper one in Dimensions.
Nice.
So, yeah,
actually, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. In Dimensions is brilliant, and there seems to be a thing this week. I don't know why. Justin, you're the movie guy here. Why is everyone talking about Mission? Is Mission Impossible coming out soon? Is that why we're getting?
I thought Ash and Flash did a little video on like.
That's it. Hold that thought, Titanium.
The Mission Impossible Lego connection, but yeah, for Dimensions they released Mission Impossible back in the day, and then just released in the US on Wednesday or Tuesday. They had the new Mission Impossible movie, so there's like, oh shoot, if you want Ethan Hunt, I think his name is, you could get him from Lego Dimensions as that one level pack. And it was weird because Tom Cruise doesn't like having toys based off of his image. So I always thought the Dimensions one was like kind of not like Tom Cruise looking. It's if you look at it, it's kind of weird. They put like the glasses on him and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, based off the scenes so you get around that. It's very interesng. I don't know. But,
okay, I know it premiered this week at Leicester Square, which is nice because I was there earlier this week. When was it? Tuesday. Which, by the way, folks, I will show you later on what I actually bought from the Lego store. I got some Prime deals as well. Got some amazing Prime deals. Really did. There was some big savings this week.
Nice.
Manark, have you done custom figs? Are you a custom fig man, or are you custom mini dolls? Is there such a thing out there as custom mini dolls?
There are custom mini dolls. There are also bootleg mini dolls, which are hilarious. But I don't have any of those. But mostly, I've only bought custom tiles. And I only bought those recently. Other than that, I've always just had purist, even down to stickers. I've always just had the purist stuff. I've not really ventured out.
Purist,
But that's changed. Like I've got some custom prints, and I have seen some custom figures, which look awesome. Because we have sometimes Lego don't make the characters that you want. So
well, they don't. No, that's the thing. But I've got to be honest. I'd love to see something like I don't know, C3PO or something like that in the form of a mini doll, just to see what it would look like. I think it would look pretty good.
Well, I know my friend Brickomotion. Check her out. You should have her on the show. She would do like custom. Yeah, she used to do like, I think she did custom Star Wars ones, but I remember she did like a Taylor Swift series.
Yeah, she did.
It's awesome.
It's so good. She's so good. Her paint jobs are just top notch.
Really?
So
oh
good.
My gosh. Yeah, so there's definitely some awesome custom mini dolls out there.
Yeah.
Can I just say as well, Taylor Swift, is she taking over the planet or something? Because she is just, she is selling out. She's got 8 shows everywhere at Wembley Stadium next year. I just can't believe it. I mean, Who could even do that?
And literally, I went to Tampa for like another show once that wasn't Taylor Swift, and the whole city was just people going to see Taylor Swift that day. And it's like, oh my gosh, like the whole city is taken over. But yeah, popular.
Yeah, she definitely is. Yeah, she's massive, to say the least. It's a good energy, I guess. Good energy. I certainly
Potential
like
Lego idea sets, because I think there's like the
there's one out there, isn't there? There is. There's one that's hit 10,000. I'm sure of it.
There's two. One got denied. Same idea, I think, Lover House, but there's another one coming up in reviews. So it's like, okay, Second Time's a Charm. Might be like The Office where it takes a bit, but
if we get a chance, maybe we look at that a little bit later as we brought her up. What about you then, Micah? Custom figures. Why did you? I'm watching videos that you've done, and your fingers have got blisters on them where you're like, it's a craft for you, man. I'm like, I feel in pain for you. But tell us what got you on the wibbly wobbly road of custom figs.
Okay, I got to give some credit to Jonak Toys and Republic Studs. They teamed together to make a giveaway, and I won that giveaway, which resulted in me getting some free decals and free blank minifigures.
Oh yeah,
which meant I had to force myself to learn how to decal. So decaling,
tell us what a decal is, or decal, or
yes,
what is it? What's the difference between that and a sticker? What's the difference?
So let me show you. I actually have some right by me. I'm probably going to be working on this a little bit during the stream, but
making big, shall we?
So this is an example of just one of them. This is by Jonak Toys. So this is like a custom animated Phase 2 332nd Trooper, and what I do is I cut out each individual decal, like each individual like box or whatever, and then apply them to a blank minifigure, which you can use like a replica helmet or an official helmet, but in this case I like to use official helmets, especially for Phase 2 clones.
How do you get them blank? Do you like
nail polish remover?
Yeah.
Actually, that's a very good question. So for these, I bought these from Camino Bricks, who just buys like factory blanks, because I think how they make them is in Lego factories they just have like they have to like test the molds at some point, and whenever they do that, they can just do whatever they want with it. So a bunch of people in the factory probably just like wanted to do a bunch of these, and I think they can just bring them home like legally. I'm pretty sure. I've heard this from like a person who has a little bit experience with it, but I don't know if he's credible. But that's what I heard from it. So these are like completely like legally obtained. And another way you can do it is you can wipe it with something called Brasso, which I also have on hand.
Brasso.
You can also use like a toothbrush and
the Americans. What do they do to our language for everyone? What do they do? Brasso. Brasso. Ruined it. Queen, she'll be turning in her grave listening to this.
Oh my gosh. But another way to do it is like with a torso, for example. I buy a bunch of these blank torsos from Lego.com.
Oh, poor Zane.
I'm sorry, Ninjago fans. I'm sorry, TJ,
say.
but
oh no,
I
Jay,
wiped the torso using sandpaper.
It's even worse.
And then I turned it into something like, here, where's a finished figure? I probably have something like by me.
Jay's thinking this is an abomination.
Finished minifigs right here. We got
wipe one live on stream. Sorry, no.
I
wipe the fig. Wipe the fig.
But no, they're already wiped. The damage has been done. So we got like, this one is like a finished product of what it looks like when it's done. And I have to seal them with spray sealant.
So that's to seal the decals onto the plastic, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. So it has some adhesive to stick it to it at first. Like these I haven't, like this one I haven't sealed yet. But this is a replica 332nd Trooper, all on official parts. And the other one is just all blank parts. Because that's gonna be this one right here. it's going to be this 3/32 trooper.
What do you cut them out with? Because I've got like an old pair of
that is a
scissors.
good question as well.
I mean,
I just use the scissors. Some people like to use an X-Acto knife or some kind of like precise tool.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
This.
I use these little scissors.
Oh no, let's
for cutting out cloth.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, these are good for the little cloth pieces. I have done
with cloth.
Yeah, I've dabbled a little bit in decaling. I decided I didn't like it, so I didn't continue with it. But
decaling, I like it. That's terminology.
But these scissors for cloth pieces are really useful.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I gotta get like a shears or something for cloth because I think those are better at actually cutting cloth-like material. So I might want to get
like tailor scissors, that sort of thing. Like tailors, like people that create suits. Create suits. What am I saying?
Oh, okay. I think I know what you mean. Yeah,
like a suit tailor. They're like proper massive. They're really heavy actually as well. Fabric scissors. I think they call them. I didn't think we were talking about fabric scissors. Oh, dressmaking scissors. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah. Oh, very
interesting.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that actually. But back to the original question, I guess I kind of got sidetracked explaining
that's right.
Like
we always do
decaling is, but why I got into it after the like decaling like giveaway thing is because I realized it was really cheap to make these minifigs. And in fact, if you make them yourself and you're really efficient with the way that you use your money, you can make one of these minifigs for like $5, sometimes $5 to $10 for a custom minifigure. But the thing about it is it takes a long time to get good at it. Here, let me show you my first ever decaled minifigure. It looks kind of bad.
I didn't know that. I think it looks all right.
Micah, you haven't told them about the hips yet.
It could have been worse. But I mean, it's like
it's a masterpiece. Oh yeah, the back does look a bit rough.
Yeah, the back is just, it fell over after I sealed it, and it's stuck to like.
Just tell your mates the dog chewed it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Like usually, I mean, it is for my current standards bad, but like if you like once you first start, it takes a while to get good at it, but eventually if you keep practicing, it'll be really like a really good use of your money as long as you're time efficient with it too, because when I first started probably took me like an hour to get each minifig done. Now it takes me probably half an hour. And these are like custom minifigures that you're making, custom designs, and or you can make like a replica minifigure with official parts that you can use for like, a video. Maybe it's a stop motion or something. You really like a design that Lego made, but you have to like buy one from maybe Jonak Toys, and he sells like some designs that are like replicating official Lego designs, and you can just apply the decals yourself, get it cheaper, and then use it for whatever you want to. Just don't resell it and say that it's official Lego, because no one likes you if you do that.
Hey, Micah, you haven't told them what you have to do to the hips.
That is also good.
Yeah.
So I actually just recently did a tutorial on my second channel on how to do it, but basically what you have to do, where's like some white hips that
I would imagine that would actually be quite popular as it happens, because I've never seen that. I've never seen anyone do that before. So was that a popular vid? How many fart sound bites did you put in that one?
Wait, sound bites? Oh, okay, okay. I didn't put any fart sounds into it because on my second channel, I don't put as much editing into the things, especially since it's a tutorial. I don't put as much,
okay. All right, then that's cool.
Extreme hyper editing into it, just so people aren't like, hey, what the heck? Why did I hear a fart sound? I just want to learn how to minifigures.
That sort of video, you'll get on LinkedIn Learning one day, or maybe Udemy or something like that. Do you know what I mean? They'll be on there one day. You never know. Anyway, sorry, Duke.
So here's like, so this is what an like a normal Lego hip looks like right here, right? So
Right.
there's like no gap in between the leg and like the hip. So that's going to be a problem if you're putting a literal like decal sheet in between like the hip and the leg and the hip, because it's going to scrape it, right? Because it's going to the sealant especially will be like, you know, it'll make it raise up a little bit so it'll catch. So you have to, in order to be able to bend the hips still, bend the legs at the hips, you have to carve it like this. I don't know if you can. Oh, you can kind of see the gap in here.
Oh.
Yeah. So I like to carve it with a Citadel knife like this. Where is it?
It's like a tutorial, this, isn't it? I'm loving it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things about decaling that you really don't hear much about. So like here's the kind of before and after. So like this is like the uncarved hips and this is the carved hips. So there's just a little gap in there, and that allows you to move the legs even after you apply the decals.
That should be the default. I'm sorry, but that looks so much better. Like it just looks like it should be the way it always should be.
Huh.
With the gap.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if like it would help the printing in the long run for just like if you just print on a minifigure. I wonder like if it's still like, because there's, I guess, maybe a little bit of gap, but I don't know, especially for UV prints, since that's raised up a little bit.
Yeah.
I wonder if it would help to carve the legs, because there's obviously going to be like a little bit of, you know, the print is going to scrape up a little bit against the top of the hip, probably, unless if it's pad printing, because pad printing is, I believe it's like, it doesn't protrude out anything, but like, I don't know. I think UV printing would probably be wise to carve hips for that, now that you mention it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a really unique thing that you don't hear a lot about if you're not in the customs community, but there's a lot that goes into making custom minifigures. And this is just decaling. This isn't like all custom minifigures. Because like most people just print them. And they don't have to do as much as us
carving Lego. Honestly, people are getting their nut out there. They are.
Yeah, I think Kerry's passed out in the chat, but I think
I think she's going. So don't forget, folks. If you think it's a terrible thing to carve a minifigure, give us a thumbs up. If you think it's a great thing to carve a minifigure, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, sorry, I should have warned some of you guys who are curious. It's like it could be hard to watch, but. There are a lot of parts that are like Lego makes a lot of extra parts, like this one, for example. They sell thousands upon thousands upon thousands. I wouldn't be surprised if they sell a few million of these on their website. That is just they're not going to be used for anything.
They're not Zane. People aren't loving Zane as much.
At least it's Legacy Zane.
Yeah, and also like the legs, I buy these from Lego.com. They're making so many just excess parts that aren't going to be used for anything, and they just put them on Lego.com. So they're like, cool. It's not like I'm devaluing expensive minifigures for this. I wouldn't do that because I would want to rather like resell them or something in the future for selfish reasons. Or just like
Lego, you create what you want, you know?
Yeah.
Well, this is true.
Yeah.
That is true. That is one of their mentors.
Like mock building, you know?
But it is a kind of a form of that, isn't it? I'm intrigued to know if you lot out there, if any of you out there are interested in that sort of thing. Anyway, I'm not going to go around asking people how they're getting on. Titanium, are you building two at the same time?
Yeah, I'm building. I'm trying to save time, so I'm building both at the same time, and it's so far it's working.
I love it. I love that logo. I love the logo.
Yeah, I will also show the company that Micah mentioned earlier, Jonak Toys. They do also do UV printed stuff. So the torso and legs are UV printed on this guy. The helmet's from Grandpa Clone Customs. But this is a nice alternative. See, once they came out with UV printed figs, Jonak Toys, I just started buying those instead of decaling because it was easier.
Yeah, that is certainly another option. So the printing quality is like a little bit less, but you don't have to do as much work. And also just knowing that it's a print kind of like comforts a lot of people because then it doesn't require you to have to be super precise in like placing the decals correctly, you know. Then it's just like, hey, I pay for this, I get exactly what I'm paying for instead of the potential risk of messing up my own minifigure, you know.
No, that's cool. All right, let's have a quick buzz over to the
I did have some custom minifigs to show.
All right, hold that thought there. Okay,
right.
Get them out. The minifigs, that is, blimey, nothing else. Ian, what have you been building? Quick, help me.
So yeah, I have built a nice little friends set, so like a beach shop kind of thing.
Is it a new one? That is a cool one.
Yeah, that looks pretty new. I've never seen it.
Well, maybe it is. I don't recognise the characters on it. I don't know where the box is. Here we are. No, it's got Stephanie in it. It's
my favourite.
You know, there are some compromises we have to make, I suppose.
Who's Steph anyway?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We can move on.
Hey, I love the Christmas. I love the Christmas wrapping paper by the door as well. Looks very nice. You got a new door. Have you changed your door?
That's birthday paper, I think.
Oh, is it
Disney
birthday?
Princesses.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's very nice for the kiddies. All right, good stuff. Anyway, I haven't asked anyone what they've been up to this week, and so have a think about what you've been up to this week. Jazz it up if you want to, but hold on, she's back. There she is. And dun, 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 dun,
What is it always that you sing?
I start spreading the news, you know. I'm leaving today.
I'm coming back.
That's what I mean. You did it your way. Oh no, it's a different song, isn't it? Anyway, Titanium, show us some of these custom figures that you've got while you're ripping open another.
Yeah. So some custom Ninjago figs. I feel like that's
Ninjago.
That isn't an area that gets a whole lot of customs love, and it's not going to focus either. It never will. But this is Kai. The torso is custom. Here, let me hold on.
Oh, that's it. No, you got it there. He's got
there
nice
we go.
hair. Lovely hair.
Yeah. I like that torso.
The torso is custom, and it's just a casual Kai.
Casual Kai.
Yeah. And
sounds like a brand name. I like that.
Legacy 2 Zane. So for the Legacy suits, they made this style of suit for Lloyd, Kai, Jay, and Cole, but not for Zane.
All right.
So I got a custom one.
It's got a hint of Duke Nukem about him. Just saying.
Actually, I got two custom ones.
Oh,
one with the shirt open.
Looks good.
And then
are these
a custom
UV printed, I'm guessing.
Yeah, they are.
Sweet. So
And
they're not too expensive then, are they?
They were a
UV
bit
printed?
pricey, but
okay.
Since they're not army builders, I'm
that makes sense.
Yeah. And it's not going to focus, but it's a young Garmadon.
Oh yeah, he's got red eyes. He looks angry. He looks like Bruce Banner just before or someone's going to turn into the Red Hulk.
Yeah, it's when the Great Devourer was corrupting him. There we go.
That's cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah,
that is actually really nice. I've got pajamas that are a bit like that as well. Just saying. A bit too much information.
Yeah, those are a few of the custom.
I got John Lewis special offer. Hey, Mark.
Yeah. So those are my custom figs for Ninjago.
Oh, it's custom stuff. All right.
Sweet.
I knew he was getting into it. All right. So let's have a little whip around the panel. But before we do, let me just try and get this into some other format. There we go. Here I come. There we go. Where have I gone? Oh, there I am. Carrie, what are you building tonight? Because this is a Lego stream after all, folks. We don't just build relationships. We build Lego as well. This is what it's all about. Show us what you're building. Oh, she's got that. That's a flex. Can you hold it up a bit more for us? Hold it up.
Yeah, as close as it gets.
That's it.
I'm loving the minifig. The minifig's so beautiful. He's got a really sparkly waistcoat on.
I love the projector, like how that light brick works.
I'm not there yet. I'm almost.
Oh, sweet.
Almost that bit.
The thing I had no
I know
idea.
it's coming.
Carrie, Justin, I had no idea that came with a light brick. And then as soon as I found out about it, he's flexing.
Ooh.
They sold out in America in like 12 hours or something, didn't they? Can I just say as well, I love the nail varnish. I'm digging the nail varnish. Just
Oh,
very, very
dreams.
cool.
Well.
Thank you.
Oh, he got dreams.
Dreams.
He must be one of those land members.
Filthy shill, as they all say. No, where's the? There you go. Do not resell or whatever.
Oh, not for sale. Yeah, not for sale.
Oh,
just take it off.
Oh, it ruins the box.
Take it off. I'll give you $10 for it. I won't tell no one. We'll cover it over with a deco or something like that. Or
Yeah, they gotta actually print it on top of the box, so you can't just take the sticker off.
Yeah. That makes it even more exclusive. They sell the box.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. Then more people would want to buy it.
Oh, that's true.
If y'all ever collected like Sega Genesis games in the 90s, there would always be these like blockbuster games, and they'd always have not for resale at the front. So you have like Sonics that say not for resale, and somehow they became the most common version of Sonic because I guess people just stole them from Blockbuster. Like that's what always reminds me of that. I'm like, oh shoot, yeah.
Well, I tell you, here's the thing. Talking about short arms and hints of Red Hulk there, tell us a little bit about one of your latest videos.
You love it.
Where did this even come from, this idea and stuff like that? Because you seem to go to town with it, and I loved it.
When I first saw the figure, let me see. Let me get the pieces.
Oh, okay.
When I first saw the Eggman figure.
Oh, the Eggman. We love Eggman.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at that.
And I'm like,
that is a good figure. Is that one of the best
looks
figures of
so
the year,
good,
folks?
doesn't it?
it's one of my favorites for sure. I love weird figures, like I said, and it has what tall legs, like the Avatar and Woody from Toy Story, and then you have like Hagrid's arms, which is so weird. Technic pinned on from Harry Potter, and then this whole center part is just one piece. So this is one piece. You can't move the head or anything.
That's fair enough, though, isn't
That's
it?
a really clever way to make it.
Yeah, no, I think it's really good.
Yeah, it's very weird, but I love that. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, got to take Red Hulk, take his arms, take the actual Dr. Eggman from the Idea Set's hands. Oh, shoot. It's going to break, but here you go. Then we put those two together, and then we take the actual Robotnik, and there you go. Now you have.
I mean, he's got some guns on him, Justin, isn't he?
He didn't skip arm day.
No.
I think he skipped leg day. You know what the funny thing is, though, with the blue pins, he actually goes quite well with his glasses. I think he kind of goes.
Yeah, I know the blue pins could be a hindrance, but they also match at least one color on there, so it works out.
Did you call him Robotnik? Did you?
Yep, Robotnik. Because Robotnik.
Perfect.
That's cool, man. I mean, that's what happens when you eat too many eggs. I tell you. Oh, that
Legit.
protein.
Well, I do call him Eggman as well, so there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like it. I like it. You know, it was a great idea. And 50,000 views later.
50,000. Oh my gosh, I got 12,000. But yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, it's so low. No, I'm kidding. I'm very happy.
Of course, I'm joking. I'm just putting it in there. That's very cool. Very cool. So,
thank you.
On that note, do you know what? I'm just going to stick down here in the middle for a little while, I think. Actually, let's put the guest in the middle, I think. So, just out of curiosity, we are it seems like what's that Brady Bunch here, isn't it? Go over it. I'm not. So I'm curious then. So, Micah, tell us a little bit about you. Why, as a Lego YouTuber fan, AFOL and all that lot, why would I come to your channel then? Why would I come to your channel? Because one thing I do like about something that you mentioned very quickly in your bio is that you like to take your time over videos. Now we had a guy on because you said most Lego YouTubers don't, which I was like, oh, hello, that's spicy. But then I thought, well, that's a fair point as well, especially if you see some of my videos. And we had a guy on last week. You might know he's called Half Asleep Chris, and he's a lovely guy, top bloke. Check him out, folks. And he does one video a month. That's all he does. And he's a good guy. I mean, he works hard for it. I'll give him that. But tell us a little bit about you and why I'd come and watch you, Micah.
Yeah, I have actually a similar upload schedule. because like each video takes so long to make, partially because I'm lazy, partially because I don't have like a good work ethic, partially because it just takes a long time to make a really good video. And also sometimes because I don't plan things out very well and it takes a long time to get it done because I didn't plan well. But whatever the reason is, if you don't upload for a long time, it also does like increase the hype for each video for your existing audience, because then they're like, Micah, when's your next upload? I want you to upload again. And they actually like start to realize how much they really like your videos when you don't really upload for a while. But I just really like to make every single video something that I'm proud of and I feel like will be the best experience possible for the viewer. Because when you do upload a lot, it's good to there's like there's good things and bad things about like either posting a lot or not posting a lot. And it really depends. Like there's no real right or wrong way to do it. But like, I don't know. I just feel like for me, not posting a lot, but focusing a ton of time into each video is the best way to do it, especially since I have how many years? 4 years, I think, of experience on YouTube now. I kind of know how to make a video perform the best that it can on a video by video basis. I don't really need to kind of experience.
It sounds like you know the secret. You know the secret to the algorithm.
I wouldn't say I know this. Well, I've studied a lot about it, and I know a lot about it. But I mean, basically, I'm gonna repeat what Mr. Beast usually says. But if you make the best video possible, and also have the best packaging for your video, which is like title and thumbnail, then your video is just going to get promoted because people are going to like it, and YouTube promotes videos that people enjoy. So that's like really the center of it. But if you know, the hard part is knowing how to make the best video possible. You kind of have to know the basics of a lot of different things, which means you kind of have to be good at a lot. You have to be good at a lot of different things to make one video do well. Because a lot of people, they're like most viral video is just it's just luck and they don't know how to repeat it. But for me, I've kind of like, I don't understand it completely, obviously, or my channel would be like, you know, really a lot larger than it is.
Yeah.
But I am still able to, you know, with almost 8,000 subscribers, I'm able to get well over that amount per video, like probably on average. I mean, as of recently, I've been able to get 20,000 to 100,000 views per video usually.
That's a lot. That is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really good. I mean, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Justin. Hey, it means a lot coming from you.
Everybody now get over to Michael's channel. Copy what he does.
Okay, I didn't mean to brag. But okay.
Yeah.
Now you're making me feel bad. But
me the money.
But yeah, I mean, but I guess for me, I treat each video like a passion project because that's what it is right now. I'm not doing it for a living to make a living. And I keep up with my community through live streams. Like I'm going to do one tomorrow. Hopefully if I get like the stream title and thumbnail all settled, which I haven't worked on that because I'm sick and my brain has not been working at 100%. But like, it's good to fill in the gaps there too, which also, you know, gets people hyped for your new videos. And yeah, if you treat your videos, each one of your videos like a passion project, people will be able to see that you care. And it'll be a lot more meaningful for people when they discover your channel.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Well,
I definitely.
So tell us a little bit about what you think about that as well.
Oh, me?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Okay.
Well, you're I'm looking around. I'm thinking he's got to be the biggest YouTuber here. I mean, you're one of the biggest Lego YouTubers anyway. Which is, you know, not picking you up. You are
a relic or something.
But tell me how you approach your videos.
I mean, recently I've been really just not doing daily uploads at all, and just, as Micah was saying, taking my time of, you know, I'm working on a big video, and it should be out tomorrow, funny enough. Which it's going to be my biggest Lego list video. I love my lists. They perform pretty well, but I love making them. And I am making that a passion project. So I've been working on that. And instead of taking time to do like small videos I shoot that day and release later that day, videos which aren't the best quality, I've just been taking my time, relaxing, not stressing out, and also working on that passion project of a big video release. Once that comes out, we'll see. But yeah, I haven't been doing daily uploads recently or anything like that, because I've just been not super motivated to, and just been wanting to work on that video. And, you know, enjoying my social life and personal life, which it feels like when I get really into the grind of YouTube, I don't get to do. So that's been good lately.
But did you find you kind of come up with silly little things about, you know, like because you should exercise, you should see friends, you should socialize, you should be out of the Lego bubble. So because I truly think balance is kind of like a good meaning of life, and too much of something is too much of a good thing is bad for you almost. You know,
that's true. Yeah, that is true.
I do think that.
So I've been spending less time, because I used to always stress out about releasing one video a day, and it's like, yeah, I could make more money that way, but I just want to be happy making videos. You know, I want to be myself. I want to be honest. I care. I'm so fortunate to have this as my job. You know, but I'm not going to overstress myself because it is my job, because then I'll start not enjoying it again. So
I agree. And a lot of people get stressed that they do it for fun. Like I do it for fun. You know, Micah does it for fun as well. I think everyone on here does it for fun. But you obviously, it's your living, that is. So you kind of in a slightly different ball game to us. But I think when you enjoy something, that kind of transcends into the videos that you make and things like that. You know?
Yeah. That's a great way to put it. And I want that to be there. And I feel like sometimes when I do these daily videos, it's not always there. So yeah, I'm just taking it easy, and I'm going to put out that video, and then we'll see after that video what type of videos I'll focus on next. I have some ideas, but like I have a lot of sets that Lego sent me as I rejoined LAN. So maybe I'll focus on reviews for a bit and do some new reviews. But yeah, I don't want to stress out over that. And I have some big channel life update announcements soon. That will be interesting by the end of the month or early next month. And that's something I'm focusing on, because once that comes out, I'll be much more motivated to make videos and stuff like that, because I always love being honest and everything. So I like reciprocating that honesty to my viewers, which I don't recommend everybody being, you know, super honest about their personal life or anything, but it's just how I roll to be happy. And I'd rather be happy and not make money than be happy and be a millionaire. You know, of course, I know plenty of jobs somewhere else. I'll take a job somewhere else. I don't mind.
I know plenty of millionaires. There's loads of them in London, folks. It really is, and they're miserable as anything. They really are, and some of them are.
Well, you know, but yeah, and I'm fortunate enough to not be struggling with money. You know, I have utmost sympathy for those who are actually struggling with money and have to stress out over the work. And I'm like, because I'm in that fortunate position, not only do I want to give back, but I want to not stress myself out. But yeah, you know, I struggle to consider like what I do a hardworking job or anything like that. Like retail workers, people in food service, those are like some of the most intense jobs that I could never see myself handling, because it seems so much more stressful than what I do online. Like, yeah, the online stuff is stressful, but I'm very fortunate to be able to do this online stuff more than something like that.
This sounds very deep. That's coming up from you. This does.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be.
No, not at all. No, it's nice. It's kind of like, you know, it's real, because we're all human beings, folks. It doesn't matter who you are or anything like that. They're human beings. Everyone is human. We're just bits of chemical thrown together, and we try and do the best with what we got and all this sort of stuff.
That's true.
More sacks of water.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Minifigure, what do you think about making videos and stuff like that? Because we talk about the different social medias and stuff like that, and it is so absorbing, folks. I mean, here's a question for the chat out there, right? I've used Threads twice this week. Last week I couldn't use it enough. This week I'm like, there's Threads. I've got to do that as well. What do you think about all that sort of thing, Gaz? Because you're quite new to this game, and I think you purposely hold yourself back a little bit just to
Yeah, probably. I'm very good at second guessing myself and overthinking everything. So it's I can spend ages doing something and be like, and I'll see something that someone else has done, and it's like, yeah, what's the point? Theirs is much better, even though it may not be. But in my own eyes, it's like, But I mean, I've got loads of video footage I've been taking all year of stuff. It's like, this will make a good January the 1st video. So I did this intro in the kitchen at the start of the year. I think it was on January the 1st at like 6 o'clock in the morning to go to the Lego store. So I did that. I did some of the drive there, and then I got home, and then I forgot about it. And it was like, because that's me. That's the way I'm doing it. It's like,
you got to write it down. Honestly, folks, I have to write down all my ideas. I really do. I've got literally a leather book of ideas and stuff and projects and stuff like that. I've got, and I'm really excited by them. I came up with an idea last night, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I can actually use this set that I've been trying to use for a while. And then I looked at the piece count; it's like 3,500. I'm like, oh god, what am I going to do that? But yeah, what about you, Minark? I mean, Minark, you're a Twitcher.
Mm-hmm.
What's your deal with social medias and stuff like that? Because most of us are YouTubers.
So, well, as you know, when I started out on Instagram and then YouTube. The only reason I went over to Twitch in the first instance was because YouTube blocked me from my first live stream.
They did, didn't they?
So I went over to Twitch so that I could do it because, people have very kindly supported me in getting people interested in the live stream. And I thought, well, I can't not live stream now because YouTube's telling me not to. So I went over to Twitch. And then from then, it was just like I found a platform that was really supportive. And there was a whole host of different communities that were genuinely interested in what we're doing, not just from a Lego space, because there are Lego Twitchers out there, quite a lot of us actually. But when I did it nearly 2 years ago, we didn't even have a label attached. Like, we don't have a category. We're still makers and crafting. So we just literally have a brick building tag that we have to put in our live stream to then be able to filter out. But it's still classed as an art form, so which technically it is. It is an art form. But yeah, it was a case of I've done YouTube, like I have a YouTube channel. It's out there, and but I went a different angle with mine. Like I focused on the organization side of things and how I get my mocks that I create, where I do this is how I take my collection and I organize it. So I went down a very unique and a very different angle that was more sort of like my take on things. And but then that reached a point where I did it and it is done. And then it was a case of showcasing the mocks I'd made so far. And then I did that. And then it was like, well, I've got this live stream and I've got Instagram and I've got YouTube. And as Justin was saying, it's really difficult to kind of juggle all those things and not, you don't want to get burnt out. You don't want to get to a point where you don't want to stream or you don't want to content create. And to be honest, it was getting to that point. I was having Instagram daily, YouTube was every Monday, and Twitch was every Sunday, and a full-time job. And I was like, I'm gonna burn myself out. So, and moving house was just that opportunity where I put YouTube on pause, and I still haven't rectified that or brought it back yet. So I just focus on Twitch and Instagram now, and Instagram isn't regular. Like, I've now dialed it back to a place where I'm quite happy in terms of there's an amazing community, and I'm still active here on YouTube, but more so in the chats, chatting with everybody because it's such an awesome community here. And I certainly don't want to walk away from this platform, because YouTube is amazing and we've got such an awesome community here, and also we've got an amazing community over on Twitch as well that expand far beyond the Lego creation space. There's people all over, but yeah, it's really difficult, because I think I do want to get back into making videos again, because I've got lots of ideas. As Gaz said, I've got lots of ideas. I filmed stuff, I filmed hauls and things, and I'm thinking I just can't bring myself to do them.
Yeah, I think
can
hauls are. I think Lego hauls are a little bit. I always felt quite uncomfortable doing them, and then I used to do them. I just talk about stuff off the top of my head about them, which if you've ever seen them, folks, you know what I mean. And then I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to put them in short form content because it's really easy to do for me. And I started doing that. So, and then I just stopped doing it so much. And I will show a few things off that I bought this week, folks, because I got them on discount. But I think at the moment it's just a bit, almost a little bit. What's the word? I don't know. Unfashionable to do haul videos. I'm just not sure. But I'm interested to know what. I'm interested to know what the
very long time. Like I was doing some huge haul videos for a couple of years, and then I haven't done one in very long because I feel weird doing it. I don't know. But with that being said, I have like footage of my biggest haul yet, which was in March, because I held off on doing a haul for like since COVID started. So I have all those packages. Yeah. Sorry to the eBay sellers who I didn't get to leave feedback on because I didn't get to open them. Sorry. That was one of my worst moves in life. But yeah, so I have like 110 packages in one video, and I still haven't edited it because I feel weird doing it. Like I really feel weird doing it.
Yeah. It's strange, isn't it? Because you don't. I feel personally, and I don't know if this is shared, but I feel I don't want to come across as boastful. Like if I've got all this stuff, and I don't want it to be like, oh, look at me, I've got all this stuff.
Yeah, especially at the moment with the cost of living and everything like that. I want to do a Bricklink one. I've got a box of Bricklink stuff that I've ordered. I think that's kind of acceptable because I've got them for projects and stuff. So I think that's okay. Yeah. I think it's okay. Tell me what you lot about there think. But I'm just a bit sort of like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel quite right. But what about you, Carrie and Ian? I mean, Carrie, you do haul videos, don't you, and stuff like that. What do you think about them?
Yeah, well, we buy a lot of Lego, and the whole point of our channel is we're sharing our entire Lego journey to creating like a city. So showing what's coming in and out, or never out actually, always in.
One way.
Part of that journey. So I like to show what I've got, and I also like to showcase how we spend effectively. So like, we've got these on deal. I wouldn't buy them directly from Lego because of they're this type. And it's kind of like those tips to give people to then be able to spend smarter as well. So I know it's like, oh, look what I bought, but it's actually, look what I bought, and this is how I bought it because it's this much cheaper.
It's a different thing, as you said. You're purchasing. We all purchase for reasons, but yours is a continuous update on this is what we've got for the city. Yeah. This is why I've bought it for.
It's like we had that ongoing saga with the burps as well, though, because it's like we've got these from Lego. They still haven't got the packaging right, and they're still scratched. Yeah. It's like we want more.
I like to have a little moan every now and then about quality of things.
Yeah, and then there's nothing wrong with that. So that's a really good angle to do it on, and that's why I kind of want to do the Bricklink one, because I'm sort of like, well, these are all loose figures, these are loose parts. This is what I'm going to use them for. I'm not just buying it for the sake of buying it.
And this is it. And you don't want to hold a box up and go, look at this amazing set. Sod that, it's all going to be parts. Like, look at this great theme, but don't worry about any of that because I've literally just bought it for these pieces.
No, that's fair. That's a fair point. But going back to you, Micah, what do you buy many sets? I mean, you got a nice Tanty 4 there, just to your right.
Yeah.
But so are you like custom all the way, or do you like no? I like buying my Lego Star Wars sets as well.
So I am a big minifigure guy. So most of the sets that I buy are battle packs, because I'm a big like army builder guy. But I do occasionally buy sets like the Tantive 4 or other expensive sets that I'm like, okay, this is actually really cool. Like I'm not usually a model guy, but if I like the way like a model looks in a big set, that is like a big compliment to Lego from me if I buy that set, because I rarely do it, but it happens every once in a while because I'm like, that just looks really cool. So also, like if there's some really cool minifigures in an expensive set, then I'll buy a more expensive set. But I buy quite a few sets that are just like on discount. I have a whole backlog that's on this side of my room that I'm looking at right now, and there are a lot of sets there that I just haven't built yet. But I build all my sets on live streams.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I just, for some reason, I don't like building my sets by myself anymore. I just maybe eventually I'll get back to it, but like I like having the experience where I get to do something with my hands while talking to other people, you know?
Agree 100%.
So that's just kind of what I like doing on live streams, is I like either decaling or building a Lego set on a live stream, because then I get to talk, I get to do something with my hands. There we go. It's a fun experience.
And I think though, for you and for everyone, I think if you do live streams, it's great. It's really good for community building. I don't think it necessarily grows the channel particularly well, but I do think it's really good for kind of immersing yourself in the community. And I agree. I genuinely love doing them. And this time of year, I hardly do any live streams other than London Calling, because it's the summer. So I don't tend to do that much live streaming. Plus, also as well, I'm tidying up like you wouldn't believe. But yeah, no, it's intriguing days. What about you, Titanium? Do you ever, like, you buy a lot of Lego, especially a lot of you know, all your Ninjago stuff and stuff like that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
What, do you ever do any sort of? I know you're kind of getting back into doing content and stuff like that, but how do you like? Do you ever do any sort of Lego haul videos or anything like that, or just show peeps what you bought, or on a live stream or something like that?
I used to. I don't really anymore. Usually for a haul these days, I just post on my Insta story if it's like new sets, because like, hey, I got these new sets, and I move on.
Yeah.
If it's like if it's something like special, like a Bricklink order, maybe if I ever upload a Brickworld Chicago haul or something like that, like that's like a collection of things that aren't just out now. There's a whole story behind it beyond like I clicked on Lego.com and ordered the set. And you know, I also just feel, you know, when I get back into content, there's better things that I could be doing than haul videos. There's more exciting things.
The thing I'm really trying to focus on these days, because you look at your stats and stuff like that, and I look at my things and I sort of think there are certain videos that always seem to do well. Reviews, for example, or stuff. If I'm talking about, and I never talk about this, but anyway, I'm just going to say, like historical things about Lego and stuff that's kind of a little bit different. Do you find that, Justin, with your videos? Do you find that, you know, when you do like your sort of top 10 of, I don't know, best sets of 2022 or something like that, or your favorite sets of 2022 that you've built or something like that, they seem to resonate with people and seem to
those are much easier bets for that will be popular. Opening any new minifigure series, even some old ones, you know, or doing my every minifigure opening every year. Those will be popular.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I love those so much.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I love doing them. They're so much fun. It's kind of hard to wrangle all the packs. Like I gotta make sure they all come in time, and I'm like, I don't want to know what's in there, but a lot of times I gotta like order ahead of time so I forget what's in there, because it's usually cheaper to buy a sealed pack of Series 3 knowing it's one of the 3 least popular figures than buying like a random one, because they rarely make listings of that. But yeah, those are so fun. But yeah, those do well. Recently reviews haven't been doing too well, so it's like, okay, I guess I gotta not much people care about those as much. I don't know, but yeah. News usually does pretty good, so yeah, it's like okay, yeah, so that's my perspective of it.
I like the Sonic ones recently. They've been really good. I've enjoyed those ones.
Thank you.
They're really good.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Especially, I'm glad they actually gave us the Robotnik mech thing as well, because they kind of kept that under wraps, didn't they? But
yes, I know that was like the last one to be revealed, and yeah, those were. I mean, that's like a dream come true. I wish I always say it, but I wish the Mario line was that. You know, I'm so sick of this course building, whatever the crap it is, but. I say as part of LAN, they sent me the new waves. That's going to be fun to review, because I do like doing reviews of sets I don't like. because it's fun. Like, you know, I don't know.
That is the thing. People don't tend to buy sets. I know you've been given this, so you got to speak fairly positive, but be truthful.
No,
as
I
well.
don't. I could be honest
No,
as heck. I'm
I
gonna
would-
trash half of these. I ain't gonna recommend half of these. I'm gonna be like,
No,
man
fair
doesn't
play.
care. Yeah, you
Well,
can be
this
honest.
is that's good. That's good to know because I mean I think Mario. Why didn't they just do or go the way that Sonic did? Sonic's just done it right. I think.
I'm
Yeah.
so with you.
okay.
Mario is like, I've always wanted Lego Mario, and this is what we get for Lego Mario.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I guess for those who do like the Bowser and stuff, I think Brickbods, you'll showed the Bowser last time. I don't
Oh,
remember.
look at the Bowser.
Yeah,
It's one
we
of
love
my favorites.
Bowser.
Where's
There
Where's
you
Bowser?
go.
Is he around?
Bowser's on the windowsill.
I knew it
He's on
'cause
the
I was like, I haven't
windowsill.
seen him on the shelf. But
Is
yeah,
he on
I
the
heard they're
windowsill?
doing a piranha plant, like in the Bowser scale or something. Like that's going to be a $60 direct consumer set in October, so they'll have that. And I know people like that, but like course building system, it seems like there's not too many fans nowadays, and it's like I don't know what's going on there.
It must be doing well.
Yeah,
they keep making them, they keep selling them, so it's doing well with the kids, and that
Yeah.
is what Lego was going after.
You're right. Yeah.
I just think
I
it'll
think
be
they've tried
so.
to do the D2C sets for the adults and the course for the kids.
Mhm.
So they are trying
The
to do both at
minifigs,
the same
though.
time, but
I
I
would-
know a lot of people would like anything.
I would
Yeah.
love more than anything to see a Nintendo, because we know we've all asked for it. Just do a Nintendo line of collectible minifigures, like
Yeah, could you
you know,
Smash Bros. Or
yeah,
Oh,
you could
Zelda
have,
as well.
it would be amazing. Just think
Well, at least
about it.
Zelda, we have a leaked set 2024. People are saying
Oh.
so. At least that, and that has minifigures. So hey,
Yeah. So
But
we know
yeah,
they
that's
can. We know they can make them.
they can't.
We know that Nintendo do want the minifigures, and they are
It's
making
whether they want.
minifigures.
Yeah, it's whether Lego wants to do it though, doesn't it? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Who knows indeed. I'm sure Lego have got their method. But anyway, I'll tell you what we must do. What we must do, folks, is I promised everyone there'd be a members giveaway tonight very quickly. So let's get the wibbly wobbly mystic wheel up, shall we? And select who that lucky person's going to be. So I kind of brought this out of nowhere to a certain degree, anyway. And basically, the winner gets £20, $20 or 20. And I think it's quite useful, especially at the moment because you've got Lego doing some pretty decent deals. So here it is. There's all the members. So thank you as always for everybody who's a member. I totally appreciate it. I think
Just
you might
checking
even
them
be
on
in there.
there. Yeah, I am.
You see yourself on there? You see yourself on there? Right, we're all on there. I think. Well, some of these people, I have to say, because I've got to thank everybody who is a member. I didn't even come to the streams or anything. I think they've forgotten their members or something. But anyway, this is it. There should be some music. Feel free, anyone on the panel, if they want to boogie away to it. I know Carrie always does because she boogies to everything. Take it from me. So anyway, good luck, everybody. This is it, and this is for the draw of winning £20, €20, or $20. Here we go. Come on, guys, let's show some moves. Who's it going to be? Titanium. He's got some moves. It's not Mitty. It's not Macro. Oh, it could be Bernard! Oh, it's Bernard! I was trying to let go. Later. All the way from Australia.
That was so close. I saw it go past. I was like, yeah, no.
Like that. Unlucky. Congratulations, Elena. You are the proud winner of a Lego $20 voucher, wherever you want it. Anyway, she'll probably watch this in about 5 hours' time when she wakes up. Anyway, good stuff. Congratulations. And that's that. Right, where are we going now? Do you want to give us an update on where you are, Titanium J, with your?
I'm working on the back end of the Blacktron, but hold on, let me put something together here.
Oh,
Get out the
for,
other
like, the longest Blacktron thing.
Yeah, the longest Blacktron ship.
Oh my
wow! It doesn't even fit in frame.
What? That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Titanium. That is hilarious.
Yeah, it's starting to kind of bend in the middle too.
Yeah, that'll be less swooshable.
Yeah. It's like a javelin now. It's just...
Are you going to do something with it?
I don't know yet.
Was it cheap to get all of those copies of the set?
Well, most of them I got as just gift with purchases.
Oh wow, okay, they just
Cool. I think only one of them I've actually bought on Bricklink. One of them I traded for a gunship poster.
Oh shoot!
And,
nice.
And then the other 3 have been GWPs. I got 2 back in January, and then I got 1 with the most recent.
Okay,
they brought it back, didn't they?
So, yeah, so that's it's a really long ship.
That's an understatement. That is. Can I just say, there's just something about it. If that was white or something like, I don't know why, but it reminds me of Space Odyssey 2001, a Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
There's something about it, man. Yeah, it's nice. And what a film that is.
Yeah. So now I'm just working on the very ends of it. I'm working on the wing bits right now.
I still think
the
this
red bits.
I think it looks like it reminds me of a barracuda for some reason. There's something fishy about them. I like it. It looks great, man.
Yeah,
it looks great.
It
looks great. Now, don't forget, folks, something that totally isn't fishy is our panel. So do check out everybody who's on the panel tonight, folks. You'll find all the details down in the description below. And while you're down there, especially if you're something like Replay Gang, #Replay Gang, leave us a comment down there as well. And as always, give us a thumbs up because you know we need to. You do that thing, Darth Vader. You know what you used to do, folks? You used to use the Force and choke the like button. No, it makes sense. But anyway, let's see what the chat's been saying out there. Congratulations, Snellena, says One Brick Stuff. We've got Trevor's videos out there as well saying good stuff. Brickapix as well is saying congrats, Snow. And woohoo says delicious foods as well, which is very, very cool. I'm liking that. I tell you what, folks, I think it's about time we took a look at a ghost, shall we? Because I'm interested to know what Micah thinks about this. Just2Good, according to his son, though, absolutely loves it. He really does. And I'm interested in it as well. Oh, what we've got going on there, Minifigure? Is that some sort of strange Galileo?
No, it's just a cat. Just a
it's a cat. But I can't see a cat. Where's the cat? What's the cat's name?
Passo.
Passo.
Yeah.
Interesting. Where did you get that from? It's a very
yes, like a dance. Dish? Paso Doble.
Oh, Paso Doble.
Sorry.
Oh, Paso Doble. He's worse than me.
Oh, I know.
I'm like that.
I went to the LBB School of Pronunciation. So.
Oh, there we go. See, you can't believe it. So we'll take a look at this new ghost. We will, and then we're going to talk to Micah about his wife. I think it's a thing, folks. It's a thing. Believe me, it's a thing. If you look very closely, you might even spot her actually there in the room with him. It's scary, but it's so true. It really is. Anyway, let's and slightly disturbing as well. If anyone's seen,
I won't point to her, but I'll let you guys speculate on where she is.
Yeah, exactly. See if you can see her, anyone. We should do like "Where's Wally" sort of thing, isn't it? But there we go. Anyway, let's have a look at this thing, the ghost. Now, my first impression was I was like, "Oh no, what has happened to the Phantom?" But thereafter, I kind of thought it's okay. It's okay. Let's start with the man. Who actually looks like he's building something. You look like you're building a Blacktron set at the moment up there, Justin. And
you? Yeah, look. There we go.
He got arms. Oh, he's got big arms in him. I want to know, Mr. Justin,
yes.
Why do you like this set so much? It's definitely a day one for me, but anyway, tell me why you like it so much.
Okay, well, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan nowadays. It's definitely gone. Like, I didn't like Star Wars as a kid. Then there was a point where like The Force Awakens came out. I got like oddly into Star Wars, and I was like, oh yeah, I love the original trilogy. And I kind of lost interest. But around that time, I got the original Ghost for $20 at Walmart.
Oh, what?
In their ad, they put it for $20 as a mistake, and I was like, hey, you advertise it for $20, and they're like, all right, fair enough. And then they gave me it for $20. So I kind of like this a lot out of nostalgia and seeing how they updated the Ghost. I like that the interior space of this one is just so much better. I think the front of this one is a lot smoother, a lot cleaner. So I like that about the Ghost. I like that it's an update of this ship that I associate with those times of liking Star Wars 2014, 2015, 2016, early days of the YouTube channel. So I think the Ghost looks great. Now the Phantom, as you said, I like it. I think I like it more than the original Phantom, but it is the Phantom 2. And if you look at the Phantom 2 from 2017, which I do own with Thrawn, that's a little bigger than this one. So I will admit, okay, maybe I don't love the Phantom itself. It does feel a little bit downsized, but I think it looks smooth and clean. It just looks a little bit maybe too small. But yeah, I think they updated the Ghost enough that I think it's a great update. But yeah, I could see the disappointment with the Phantom because it's downsized a bit. And I like the figure selection in here as well. To finally get it's Hera, right? The one in the middle. Yeah, to get her in something new is great because a lot of people wanted her, and I like when people get figures that they wanted all this time. I was very fortunate to get the mini Ghost as well, so I have like 2 of her, thankfully.
The Microfighter. Yeah, I've got. Do you know what? I've actually got. I bought that on eBay probably about 4 years ago. And it was expensive then to buy. But I just
that's
thought,
when I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. And at that point, Justin, I thought that's the only time I'm going to be able to get the Ghost. And then strangely enough, I ended up buying one from New Zealand. Can you believe it?
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah, put it all the way from New Zealand. And it wasn't even in a box or anything like that. Obviously you get the PDF offline, but it was just at the figs. And Bricklink got it for me. He was out there, I think, still out there in the chat. And he did me such a kind favor that I said to him, it came with Kanan with black hair. And I was so grateful to get the set. I said, keep Kanan with black hair and swap it with your one and give me the one with the brown hair. I was kind of that pleased to actually just get it. In hindsight, I probably should have just kept it. But there you go. What can I say? I'm a big
more rare, right? Yeah.
I'm a big softie.
So you think that the old Ghost is better than the new Ghost?
I think the new Ghost is actually okay. It's the Phantom I'm just not too happy about. I think my feeling is right. If I was Lego, if I was doing it off the bat and I was doing it and it was my idea and all this blah blah blah, how I would do it, I would have brought out the Phantom as a separate set personally, and I would have maybe instead of coming out with the Phantom 2. I would have maybe brought out some speeder bikes that could fit inside it or something like that. But I think it's okay. Like I think the Phantom 2 looks okay. I think it just looks a bit kind of bumpy car from the front, especially with old matey here. Let's go back to him. There's one. I mean, it looks pretty good. I think. It's this one here. There it is, yeah. Well, it's actually on the front cover, and they've put it there again. It's the same picture. It just looks like he's having a sunbed or something like that. Or he's having a kip. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, you can't fly a ship looking upwards. It's not got a periscope or anything. But I think the way the design of it, I think they've done a good job in integrating it into it. And I honestly think this would be a really good UCS set as well. Because it's like I love the Millennium Falcon, but honestly, folks, by the time you get to day 3 of building this, right, you've had enough of it. You really have. It's so much grey you could take in your builds, and this is quite a colourful sort of set.
Yeah.
But also as well, I think we have to remember that this isn't a Rebels set. This is an Ahsoka set, which is why you get the slightly different figures. Now, interestingly, right? So as you were talking about the figures, Chopper, I don't understand why Chopper's got a white torso. I hope they do kind of talk about that. But he's also called War Criminal Chopper on the Lego website. And I'm thinking, well, there's got to be a story behind that. What's he done?
That's funny.
I know, it's really odd, isn't it? And then I had this kind of thought, right? You know, occasionally when you watch a season of something, and you always get that one quirky episode that, I don't know, they'll focus on a character or something like that. I think Chopper could have his own series. I really do. And I hope they give him his own episode because he's one of the best Star Wars characters out there. He really is. He's so mischievous. And he's a bit miserable as well, but he's just kind of quite quirky. Where should we go? They're Brickbods. I could ask you about this Star Wars set, but I know you guys.
Oh, no, go on. I would say It's
Go on then.
quite colourful for a Star Wars set.
Yeah.
And that is where my opinion ends.
That's a fair point. I
mean,
think that's.
I can't comment on accuracy. I have no idea what it's meant to look like, but it's at least colourful.
Yeah, and it is. It's quite cool. Let's have a look at the jets at the back. Actually, let's go back to that.
So that new
They
sort of
look-
is it opalescent bluey stuff? Is it?
Yeah, what did they use in the old one? I can't remember what it looks like. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. We've got they're kind of yellow for that. But the back end looks a bit different.
They
The
look like eyes.
It
They
reminds
do.
me of something.
Some
kind of crazy robot, but I can't think what from.
Oh, that cheap one from the 80s.
From batteries not included, maybe.
Oh yeah, batteries not included, mate. I love
No,
that
I'm
film.
thinking more the face aspect of it. You've got the eyes and then like a chin sticking out at the bottom.
Oh, what was that one? Precinct or something it was called, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, Space
Justin?
Precinct.
Well, not like Short Circuit, right?
Yeah, Short Circuit. That's the one. Yeah, from the 80s.
See that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny
Like,
Five,
there's
Short
something
Circuit.
else.
I think that was a Lego Ideas project they got denied. But yeah.
The one thing I'm hoping about this, Justin and Micah, is that the turret actually fits in really well. Like it's a part of the ship, and it like literally, right, all this turret does on this one. I'm gonna make myself a bit bigger now. So hold your horses, hold your horses. Here we go. There we go. So the thing I don't like about this is this.
The removable. Yeah.
I was just
I
like,
forgot about
what?
that. Yeah.
It looks like some sort of cheap Dalek or something, doesn't it? It looks like one of those bins with
Dusty bin. Dusty bin.
Otherwise, yeah, dusty bin. Yeah, it's the poor man's R2D2. I thought the rockets were quite good on this, but yeah, it's like funny areas where it would kind of open up here and open up there. I mean, I don't know really what's kind of being revealed there, but
Yeah, I like the interior on the new one better. I think.
What's it?
Definitely, yeah.
Has it got the greebling bits on down the side as well, like similar to the new one, or?
Yeah, well, these parts here.
Oh
so
no,
this is-
the actually, I'm pointing at the screen. The just between the two plates in the side, but there's a big gap, isn't there?
Well, it is a little bit on the gappy side, but then I built AT-ATs and I was like, blimey, they're a bit gappy too, especially around the head. But it's okay. I mean, it's very swooshable. You can hold it there. It's got the Technic body frame, stuff like that, and it's all right. It's got a bit of a sort of manta ray about it, really. And I love the style, I love the design, and also as well, what was quite cool about this ship is that it could I forget what they call it exactly, but when they connect itself, when it actually docks with other ships, it's one of the few ships that actually can dock on both sides at the same time. So in universe, it could dock with a larger ship, maybe a Tantive 4, who knows, or some sort of freighter. And then you could get smaller ships docking on the other side as well, which made it quite a useful sort of ship. But this is the sort of style of ship that I like. I don't know what you'd call it, kind of a light cruiser transporter or something like that. But it kind of works for me. So I'm genuinely excited by the new one. And for me, I think it could potentially even be a day one because I build it live on a stream. It comes out on the Friday, which I think September the 1st, which is a Friday. But also Amazon are doing it as an exclusive, which, Amazon folks, you're going to get it the next day or maybe even potentially on the day. Whereas if it's Lego, you're going to be waiting another week. Let's face it. What do you reckon of this, Micah? Because you're a bit of a Star Wars nut. What's your thoughts on it?
I have conveniently been watching Rebels as well. So I'm still on season 1. So I'm rewatching it with my mom. She's watching it for the first time.
Okay. So Zeb's still alive. Then I'll take it.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm joking.
Now I'm confused. But but yeah, I didn't see any real inaccuracies with this model that are really standing out to me, other than I think the Phantom looks a little bit weird, but with the scaling of this, I mean, it's hard to get it right, I feel like. Also, I would have liked to see, I haven't seen much about the interior. I didn't take a very close look at it, but it doesn't look like, I would really like to see Zeb and Ezra's room, because I thought that, although, wait, hold up. Are they
You don't get that in the original one.
They aren't in the ship, now that I think of it. They're
Well,
probably,
you see, you're thinking Rebels now. You're thinking
I'm thinking Rebels. I was prepping for this. I was like, that's what I'm going to say. And now I'm like, wait, hold up. That doesn't make sense with the canon.
I think you're about 20 years out or something like that, the timeline is.
But yeah, I don't know. I would like to see that, but I guess, that's kind of not how things work. But yeah, I mean, I really like it. I like the new minifigs as well. And also, hold up, Hera. I realized like her eyes in Rebels are they're green, but in this set they're like a silverish color.
They're almost like a sky shimmery blue.
Yeah, I wonder if that has something to do. Like, I don't know. Maybe something happened to her eyes. I really don't know, like, why they're a different color. Right?
Because
like, what color is the original minifig? What color are her
maybe
eyes?
they just thought it didn't work. Justin, do you think in like on the TV show, do you think the color just didn't work?
It might be because I thought the original figure had the same color eyes as the Hera in this set. Maybe
okay, maybe you could be right.
Maybe,
yeah. But her eyes are different color.
The kid, what's the kid's name? Is it Jalen? What is it?
Jason. Jace.
Yeah, that was close. That was close. Yeah, because he looks different than how he does in the shows. Like, I thought he had different color hair and stuff like that. So that's
that could be just variation in the design in the Ahsoka show.
That's
itself.
true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
It's the first time we're seeing him in live action, right?
Yeah, and this is the thing. This is nice because it's live action. This is quite exciting because we do see Zeb later in the Mando universe, and he looked really good. And I don't know. I think these characters are really good. I mean, you take that Zeb head. That right, you know what Ryan was saying in that version of Zeb that he was selling at Brickworld Chicago. I'm just throwing it out there again, folks. If anyone can get me one, please let me know.
Hit up Brian. He could probably hook you up.
I know I have to drop him a message.
Was that the one in the blue suit? Blue flight
Yes, the one in the blue
suit.
suit. What about I could get my Zeb who's over there. Who does sound like he's from London, I have to say. And if anyone listens to Zeb talking, he really does sound like a Cockney. And then swap his head, old Mr. Calamari over here, and put Zeb's head on it, and then you got him. But they look pretty good figs.
I will also say for Hera, the eyes for the new one do look a bit more blue than in the old one, which had a bit more green. But the new one's also a render, and if there's one thing we've learned from Star Wars, it's that we can't trust the renders.
Yeah, that's true.
But there must be a story behind the torso of Chopper. And his name as well, War Criminal. What is that about? I just think that, but I mean, a war criminal. That sounds very strong on the Lego website to read that.
He does have the personality of a war criminal, so I don't know if he's already a war criminal.
I don't know,
he
man.
Just became a war criminal after Rebels. I don't know.
This is it, but I mean, it does make you wonder. But anyway, so we've got. What do you think of the box art as well? I think the most interesting thing for me, and this sounds a bit sad, about the box art is that we've got this kind of teal line that goes through it. Is that going to be her color, or is that just maybe the color of this kind of box art, this more modern Star Wars art? What do we reckon?
I think they've done it as her color, haven't they? Because didn't they
Did
have
like the Bad Batch one have a different one or something?
Yeah, I think it did, didn't it? And
blue or
Obi-Wan
something like
had another one, didn't it? Oh, I can't remember.
Oh no, that was
That's
a different box.
That's true. Oh, Bricklink is saying Gringotts. So have they announced Gringotts yet? I believe it is going to be pending potentially. I don't know if you know anything about this, Justin, because I know now you're in land, but there is a theory out there that we could be getting a Gringotts soon. Apparently,
the rumor is that it's next week.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing, folks. Next Tuesday potentially.
Wasn't was it George something? One of the designers for Lego is sort of teasing it though today on Twitter. I think it was.
Oh, that's where they got it from.
Might be because he was in the London Leicester Square store outside the Gringotts, and they were like, "Oh, he's making a deposit in the bank," and it's like, "Oh yeah, a bit of a teaser, isn't it?" Like,
I haven't seen it. I'm very curious how that's going to be because my big question is, will it have a base plate or will it not have a base plate? Because if it's going to have an underground part, how are they going to connect that to a base plate? But the other Diagon Alley sets have base plates, so.
Yeah, that
is true. Well, we'll soon find out. But
Yeah.
yeah, let us know, folks, if it's been announced or if there's any pictures running around. I can only show some pictures. Obviously, if it's some Australian retail shop or something has accidentally shown them off. Interesting lifestyle picture. It looks like he's got like a camping table in his lounge or something. But
yeah,
that was a good spot with the blue line, though. I never noticed that, but it seems like each of the different shows have a different line because I looked up the Andor one and it has a gray line on the bottom.
Nice.
That's cool. I don't know. I
That's
love
really
little
good.
things like that.
No, I do as well. It's good.
The artwork in the corner.
It's like a sub theme within the thing, isn't it? It's quite cool.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
awesome.
I think the box art's okay, actually. The original box art was pretty good, but this isn't
It's
bad, right?
playful.
Price wise, what do we think? What do we think of the price on this, guys? Guys,
I don't think it's too bad. I think it's actually quite a good price, really, considering because was it 2 vehicles and 5 figs?
Yeah, 5 figs.
Yeah,
5 really
not
good
bad.
figures as well. There's
Yeah,
no doubt
well,
about that.
I just think of
Prince,
Yavin is what one is the same price in the US, 170, and
It's,
that looks like a junior set.
Yeah, Yavin
it
is
does.
$10 more.
Oh, it's more?
Yeah, so Ghost is 160.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
160. Oh, okay. I heard.
Yeah, this
okay.
is better
That's
value.
crazy. That
than
is
the Yavin 4
crazy to me. What?
Yavin,
I didn't
what a
even know
miss
it.
that
I thought they were
is.
just the same price. Oh my gosh. Oh,
It's just like
gosh.
half a cent.
Yeah,
And it's
it's
tough because my whole life I wanted Yavin, and it's like we get some 4+ looking set. Like, come on. I literally like the 4+ temple set more than Yavin this time around.
yeah, and I haven't heard many people talking about that particular set though, Justin. There's like hardly anything being said about it. Now, I just want to say this. So we've got Hera Sundula, who's a particular species in space, and then we got her son, Jason Sundula, who I believe Jason came around because of Hera and Kanan. Yeah, would we agree on that? Micah, this will all transpire to you in probably around season 4. And
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler alert, right?
Just to clarify, I'm rewatching. Okay,
Oh, rewatching. Sorry, rewatching.
My
Right,
mom
that's
is
good.
watching for the
Don't
first
tell your
time.
mom. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's really cool, in fact. But Jason somehow doesn't look how I would imagine he would look with those two kind of getting it together. I'm just saying, is that a thing? I've no, again, haven't heard anyone
how
say
does that
anything
work
about
with
that.
the genetics? Is it like do humans just have more dominant genetics or something? Because he looks a lot more human than he does Twi'lek.
Yeah, he hasn't got those Twi'lek.
Well, in the show, he
things
looked a
on his
little
head.
bit. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, in the show with green hair and all that, he looked a bit more.
Yeah. Did he have green skin too? I don't remember. All right.
Oh.
It's been a while.
Maybe.
I don't remember. It's been a while.
I think also in the Clone Wars, right? There was I can't remember the names, but like one like clone and like a Twi'lek, they had kids and they looked a lot different than Jason. They looked like literally they had like different patches of color on their skin, which I thought was really interesting. And then
cut looked
they had short little tails on their heads. I was like, that's really interesting. And then Jason just looks like a human. I'm like, what
What happened? Yeah.
I got to be honest. I'm actually quite excited for the actual Ahsoka series because the new trailer that dropped this week. I was like, oh man, this actually looks really good.
Just hope it's not all the best bits they put in the trailer, because
Oh, no.
I know they're quite good at doing that with some things. But
it was mentioned today as well that apparently over at Disney, Lucasfilms, they're going to cut back on the amount of superhero films that they're splurging out, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. And they're going to be cutting back on the Star Wars films and TV series as well. So I don't know if anyone's got any thoughts on that, but I don't know. It's I'm really, yeah. I mean, they do many video films anyway. So all the TV series have gone a bit crazy with, but maybe it's the quality thing that's a bit of a miss for them at the moment. But
well, if you care about Marvel, there was some Marvel news that like dropped a couple minutes ago.
Oh yeah, no, tell us about that. Is this Marvel Lego or Marvel Studios?
It was just like descriptions of the CMF that's coming out.
Oh,
and like apparently one thing I found interesting is that they're going to do for the X-Men figures, since these are boxes, apparently they're going to be able to include more pieces, which, you know, switching from bags to boxes, you can't feel.
Okay.
And so for the X-Men figures, they're going to do what they did in Hasbro, where they have parts of a Sentinel, and you get all 3 of the figures, and you could build like a little Sentinel if you get all 3 of the X-Men figures. I'm like, okay,
well, that idea's come out of nowhere because
that's like a little Hasbro thing that Hasbro does.
Yeah, they do it with the I'm sure they did with the Black Series figures. There's another character that you construct whilst you collect the series of it, which is a great idea. My only issue with boxes is, and I definitely want to hear what Ian thinks about the box things, because I know he's got very different opinions to me on this, is that I just don't want to buy so many duplicates of something.
I'm with you.
Under the cost, because the cost of them, they are expensive.
I'm sure they're going to bump up the price even more.
I bet. I've got a funny feeling they will. I hope they don't do that with the Padball boxes as well. But yeah, Ian, what do you think of the minifigure series coming in boxes?
It's good. People need to stop moaning about it. And just get on with it. Getting rid of plastic is important. Lego are committed to doing it. They've got to do it. You know,
but don't the boxes have plastic in them, or are they do paper bags?
So they should be by 2030 completely plastic free. I don't know if the paper boxes are going to be plastic free to start with, but you know, they're getting rid of also the big thing is that like particularly the plastic that they use for the CMFs, the outside bag is less recyclable than the inside plastics.
I see.
So I mean, in the UK we tend to be a bit rubbish with all plastics with recycling, but across the rest of Europe the inside plastic bags are very recyclable.
Oh, okay.
You know,
well, I know when I was getting the Jurassic Park sets, it was cool because the dino figures were in like the new paper bag, and it was like, this actually works. Like this is cool. Like it works.
Yeah. But, and I think the getting duplicates, that's kind of what
the point.
Yeah, that is kind of the point of these kind of things. You know, it's like football cards. You get duplicates, you trade them with people.
Yeah, you're just gonna make more friends, Greg.
You know?
Well, I also you know, with the what was it with video, and I don't know if Super Mario does this, but they had literally, if you get one line on the box, if they put out a fresh box, they'll have 12 of them, and then there's 12 figures, and you just get that row, bam, you get the whole series. Like it's in order. So,
or you can buy. You can normally get different places will sell you a sealed box.
Yeah.
And that will either have 2 or 3 sets in it. So you buy that with a friend and you split them. So just make friends, Greg, and then you'll be fine. All you need to do.
Yeah, well, no, mate. I tell you what, folks. Like this week, right? Do you know what I thought I was going to do? Right, for the to get the Disney 100-year anniversary, if we purchase it, I thought I'm just going to walk into a shop. A Lego store. They're bound to have them in Leicester Square, and I'm just going to collect all the CMF series. You cannot get them for love nor money anywhere.
They've been out so long. You've done that the first weekend, fine.
I know.
Waited too long.
I know I waited too long. So
that's it.
Well, not quite, because I got a friend. I got a friend not a million miles away from me, who's actually got me. I think how many of them are there, Gaz?
17.
17. And I've got 17 out of the 18 now, so that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Which one you missing?
Ernesto.
Who?
Oh, really?
Ernesto from Coco, the way he's the guy with... Who isn't he?
I've got a duplicate, but I can't remember which one it is.
I know the Lego store will just limit, like I think you could only buy like at my Lego store, you can only buy like 6 for CMFs, then like 4 for Mario. Yeah.
Blimey, they're proper limiting them. They really are.
The 6-pack boxes are good. I think you just flashed a comment up about the 6-pack boxes. They're really good because they all contain the same 6. So, you know, if you and a couple of friends buy 3-pack boxes each, then you know you're either going to get set 1, set 2, or set 3, and then swap those amongst people. So if they do those in box form, then it's the same sort of thing. You're going to have a similar sort of thing. You just
they did with Mario has it in. They have 4-pack boxes.
That might be the future. It might be that's how you do it.
The guy I was speaking to today, he was saying that, excuse me, the first couple of boxes, you know, they had of all the minifigs, they're all in like the same sort of distribution. So you could pretty much guarantee that it was going to be 2 sets per box. But then some of the later ones he's had, that hasn't been the case at all. So I don't know if they've jumbled them up or anything. I don't know. But
so you will get some of the boxes. So they never guarantee what you will get because the way they do quality control in the factories is some boxes will be opened, ones will be taken out at random, checked, and then they will be replaced with other random ones. So any that has gone through that process, there will be some that have been replaced with other random ones.
Yeah.
But in general, if you are buying a sealed box, it will have the multiple set pin, just because the way the factory lines work, that they push the boxes out and they go in. So yeah, but there is no guarantee.
And just to back on that, coming from I know that retailers, if a retailer gets a sealed box directly from Lego themselves, then of course that's fine. But if you get Lego directly via a warehouse, let's say it gets shipped somewhere and then you get it from there, they don't come in the retail boxes. They all come loose, and so you just get an amount of them sent to you, and they're all random. They're completely random.
Wow. Okay. Didn't know that. Okay, guys. So look, we got it's not all Star Wars out there. It's not all Star Wars. We got this rather funky Technic set that came out this week as well. And I've got to say, I don't say this very often about bikes, but I do like the chain on it, golden chain. Is anyone on the panel into Technic at all? Because I have never really built a proper Technic set. But I can appreciate a Technic set. Anyone on the panel ever tried it? Ever dipped their toes in it?
Not
Justin's face is like, no.
Many years ago, one of my first ever sets in the 90s was Technic that used the fiber optics. So I had that in the 90s. It was the 3-in-1. You could build a helicopter, you could build 2 other things. So my one of my very first Lego sets was Technic. So yeah, so this, I mean, I'm not a Technic builder because, as you know, I like mock building, and a lot of Technic pieces, whilst are brilliant in terms of uniqueness, don't really lend themselves well to the mock building that I do. But in terms of a Yamaha bike, this is a really, really cool model. This is really, really cool.
I like it.
It really does look cracking.
I like the blue.
I like the blue. I just love blue. Sky blue is my favorite color. And I just think it's just great. Gold and sky blue look great together. They really do. Shall we have a look at the video? Let's have a look at the video. We could judge. We could judge it. We've got the circle video, which just goes
360.
Oh, blimey, it's a bit slow, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, blimey, it's a bit different.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it zooms in.
They spent some money on this
out.
one.
Oh,
hello.
Oh, dang. Shows exactly
Okay,
how
that's
it works.
cool. Yeah, I like how that chain works and everything. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, is it motorized then, or what? Is it?
I
don't know.
Oh, it's got suspension, which just broke it. I like nice exhaust.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Oh, I like the disc brakes on that. That's nice.
We're all like, oh wow, this is actually pretty cool.
All right, we'll see it again. We'll see it again.
I never saw that video before. Yeah.
Feed it back for us, Justin. Feed it back. We want more videos like that, not just circular ones. Actually,
that's a nice change, isn't it?
Yeah. There we go. Look. There we go. I don't know what we're looking at here. The sump.
Replay.
That's nice. Yeah. It's got a nice chain. Yeah, like that.
I'm intrigued at how it works. I'm intrigued as to how they activate that. Whether it's
is it in the bottom display thing? Maybe no, it's not, isn't it?
Isn't it just that's what happens when the wheel spins? So if you were to move it along the table,
you can't spin it.
Oh yeah.
I tell you what, right? It'd be good if Lego came out with one of those Evil Knievel things. Do you remember them as a kid? You used to put the Evil Knievel bike in like a sort of a, I forget what you even call it, but then you sort of wind it up and then it would go.
That's stunts.
That's
that's stunts. That's a good point. Oh, no, they've already come out with the
Evil
idea.
Knievel thing, like stunts.
You mean like the?
It's so weird that you bring that up, Greg. My dad was just watching like a special on like toys from the 70s. When I popped by to look at the TV, he was watching stuff about the Evil Knievel toys.
No way, really? Dude, I love that. I did. I really did.
Well, we kind of got one with Toy Story 4, but yeah.
Let's see what they're saying out there, because we've got a couple of peeps out there, some crazy guys that are into their techniques. They're Mitty Bricks say, what do you think of the bike, Echo Bricks? Echo Bricks is saying, looks good, dude. New parts with changes the build process for the transmission and great colours and scale. Oh, I love it, don't they? They're talking all
so
technique.
good. The blue and the wheels are really nice. I like that.
Delicious Food says, I love them, but I just can't afford both. So buy very few Technic sets. But I tell you what, guys, right? The Technic sets, they go into some phenomenal sales, like the Peugeot or Peugeot, as the Americans call it. They honestly, this week, they've had like 60 quid off them, 60 pounds off them, 160 pounds. And that set's only been out a few months. Echo Brick says, Greg, check why is that Echo Bricks? What one's that? But let me see if I can do that. But anyway, let's have a look at this one. This is this could be a lifestyle one. Here we go. Oh, it's got a nice nail varnish as well. Oh, it matches the wheels. Yeah, that's good. AR, what's AR Technic? What's all that about?
So it works with the app.
Let's see.
Oh, okay.
I must admit, the styling they've done for the backdrop and everything, they nailed this one. It looks really good.
Oh, it actually looks a bit more garage-ish, doesn't it?
It does. It looks really cool. Rather than being in a bunker all the time. This one actually looks good.
Oh, I like the lights in the back. I like the swirly light. That's nice. Delicious Food says it's huge. That's what she said. Oh, there we go. The AR. I'm liking that. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice set.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good little set. Yeah, Yamaha. That's cool. I never got the BMW one. I don't know if anyone out there did, but I never did personally.
It looks like a big step up there, doesn't it? Really, it's pretty.
£200 though.
£200. That's expensive, but it will go down to like 130 once the
you showed us the Disney Castle. What's that camera?
Yeah, I've seen it already, Mark. I've seen one.
I know, but every time you browse past it,
I know. We've got Disney Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus.
I know. I want that house too, but look at the price of that.
I tell you what, I'm going to show you here.
Oh, sorry, order.
While I got it here, I got this week. I got it off Amazon Prime. That's this set here, right? We were talking about it earlier on this year. This is the battle pack, the Disney battle pack set. It's a Disney battle pack set. It comes with balloons, everything. Peter Pan. I think you said Mickey Mouse did. But yeah, so we obviously got Mickey Mouse on there as well, and all the rest of them. Minnie, one in particular, Moana as well, which a lot of people seem to love, and Woody with not so tall legs. But I got this week for £22 at Amazon.
It's such a good set. It's so cool, just for the figures. Just for the figures alone, it's a cool set.
It's a very cool set. So I was pleased with that. But when it comes to Disney sets, I think they've released some more pictures now, haven't they, for the camera, which I think is a blinding set. Really do.
Oh, yeah, agreed.
Let's have a look.
Great video for it, isn't it? I don't know if that's the one you're going to show.
Hopefully it is. Let's have a look.
Oh, yeah, they posted a video on it recently.
Let's do. Is it pre-orders? Coming soon.
I saw it on that page.
Oh, did you? Oh, blimey. Let's go back then. Let's take that off.
Go down. I think it's this line.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Good spot. £89.
Now,
honestly,
an
folks,
insane good price.
Can I just say as well?
In the US, yeah.
I got the gift with purchase 100 years tribute set. I bought one on eBay for 30 quid, which I thought was a bargain, to be honest. And I got one because I pre-ordered this as well. So I've got all the gift with purchases coming already. I think they're arriving tomorrow. Yeah, so I was well pleased with that. Let's have a look at the videos. If we've got some videos in there, let's take a look at them, shall we? We've got videos. Oh, we've got two. There we go. We've got one coming up. Phenomenal. Let's have a look. Let's turn the volume down. And here we go. There she goes. She's got a nice house.
There she goes.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? What's she doing there? Looks like another face, doesn't it?
Oh, she's adjusting that. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, there he is. He's got Kanan's hair.
I love that reel.
That reel. How much is that reel going to be worth on the second hand
market?
I love
that so much.
Dang. Yeah, I can only imagine how much that's going to be worth eventually.
It's a proper specialist part, isn't it, Micah? So I love it.
Yeah.
Are you hoping to get this set potentially, Justin, from Lane?
I can't even say it. I might have one on the way, but I don't know. We'll see.
You're hopeful. You're very hopeful.
My fingers. Well, I love film and I want to be a director. So there's that first off. This is like the best Lego film camera we've gotten. And then second off, the figures, they have Dumbo and Bambi for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Which are like
Big
what is it
draws.
called? Eeyore-esque figures. If you remember Eeyore from the Winnie the Pooh Lego Ideas set. Then you got Walt Disney, which is an interesting inclusion. But yeah, like so hyped for Bambi and Dumbo.
I mean, look at that. I mean, those figures alone, you think, yeah, I'm going to get
So
that set.
cool. Look at
It is.
Dumbo.
Are they all exclusive too?
I think the only minifigure who might not be exclusive is Mickey. But I'm still kind of curious how they do Mickey's gray there, because there's a CMF Series 2 Mickey and Steamboat Willie Mickey, which use the same kind of design. Of course, this doesn't have the cap from Steamboat Willie or that set. So if they do the gray different, it might potentially be exclusive as well. The thing that makes Minnie Mouse exclusive is that her eyes have the eyelashes at the top, which are different from Series 2 and Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
I'm gonna pop this all down here. Right.
And technically, it's not Kanan's hair because Kanan had the ponytail. This one is just the slick hair that they used for, say, the original Falcon minifigure back in the day or stuff like that.
That would be really funny though if it just destroyed the market for black-haired Kanan. Like it was just like, hey, let's reuse this hairpiece. The rest of the community is just like outraged, you know?
No, don't do it. Was the hairpiece of black-haired Kanan exclusive to him? Because didn't they have that in an Ninjago set?
Yeah, they had it on Klaus.
Yeah, that's
wait,
it.
really?
That's it. I think it's a face print, right? That makes it.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Yeah.
Oh, was it a face print that made it?
I thought it was
Wow. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Okay. All right. So I've got an interesting question for the panel. I'm going to start with Justin as well.
Oh yeah. Hey.
How about this for a little theory then? I got this theory. I got this thing. I think for 2023, the Lego Disney is potentially the best themed set from Lego this year.
Oh yeah, my friend Ash has been saying that. Like, it's literally, think about it, this like every month it seems like they have a release. I can't remember what the August release is, but like every month they've had a release since like March, you know. March, or was it April? I don't know. April was the train set in the Up House.
Yeah.
May was the CMF. June was the VHS set in the Finding Nemo set. July was the Celebration set in the Disney Castle. August, like I said, I don't remember if there's anything in August. Then September is the camera and the Peter Pan set. Like, they're really killing it with like just a release every month. Like, I love that.
Yeah, I agree. I really, really do. Minark, you love really colourful sets and stuff like that.
I do. Yeah.
No, I know Friends are doing really, really well this year.
Yeah. So this
Disney
is
doing so well.
this is tied to first place with Friends. Friends have been killing it this year with their sets. Phenomenal sets this year.
Oh my gosh, the Botanical Garden.
Yeah, the Botanical Gardens.
Botanical anywhere.
Beautiful. Absolutely
I love that.
beautiful.
Oh my gosh. I like the Autumn Stable and I like the corner. There's like the corner restaurant or something like that. That's really fun.
It's like, so cool. The diner. We've had the diner this year. That was awesome. We've had so many cool sets. But this year, Friends and Disney for me tied.
Good pick.
Very good. Good shout. A lot of people are saying that Friends are doing better City sets than what City's doing.
It's true.
Totally. Micah, what do you think? Disney. Now I know you're a real hard Star Wars fan, but Disney, what do you reckon? Best themed set of Lego this year?
Man, it's been fantastic. I don't know, like sometimes I'm tempted to go outside the Star Wars realm, and like now it's kind of one of those times where I'm being tempted. It's like I might not do it because like now I have a legitimate reason, because my budget is just at an all-time low right now. Because my next video I have a budget set for it and I surpassed that budget already, so I'm gonna need to really conserve my money. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted. And even seeing these minifigs right here, I'm a big minifig guy again.
Yeah,
these minifigs are absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah,
like especially Dumbo is so cute. Bambi's cute as well. Man,
totally.
This is
I mean, they don't even look like Dumbo. Doesn't even. I wouldn't even say it was a minifigure. I'd say it was a model of Dumbo.
It's
that's how
Eeyore.
good it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. From the Eeyore Winnie the Pooh set, which is anyone can get the Winnie Pooh set. Is a brilliant set. Okay, so Micah's loving a bit of Disney. But would you say it was their top theme of this year?
Oh man, I'm not sure actually. There's been a lot of good ones that like I've been hyper focused on Star Wars, and Star Wars has been like the ideas have been good, but the execution has been not good until the Ghost. So like it's definitely not Star Wars. I'll say
Like,
that.
yeah, you finally get Yavin, but it's a 4+ set.
It's probably like I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know. Disney's probably one of the best. I'm not completely sure. I'd have to look more into it.
Hey, shout out to Lego Dreams. I like Dreams. I don't know.
Dreams as well.
Dude, I can't wait for Dreams.
Yeah, looking forward to Dreams.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
2 weeks for Dreams. Can't wait for it. I can't wait for it, especially the VW van style one.
Yes, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
I love that one with Mrs. Costello, I think it is.
Yeah, that's one, isn't it? Yeah.
Looks really cool.
I
Gaza,
think
what do
it's
you?
a great year for Lego in general because I mean like the what is it called, the pirate set? Why is it escaping me? The pirates of
the Eldorado Fortress.
Fortress.
Oh yeah.
Guys, grab it quick! Grab it now! In the moment, we're in the moment. We're in the moment. Oh, look at it!
It's like Christmas.
So beautiful. In the box thing. Gotta build it.
So beautiful! Oh my god!
Give me a second, Carrie.
But other than maybe Eldorado Fortress, then Gaza, because I know that one is kind of got a lot of meaning for you.
Yeah.
What do you think? Lego Disney potentially one of the best themes of the year.
Yeah, do you know? I think it could be, to be fair, because if you think about it, they've done lots of really great sets, but for all the different levels of Lego fans. So you've got like some of the 4+ sets, like that train. That's pretty good, really. It's got some great figures, and it just looks nice and colourful and playful. And then you've got like the camera as well for like the older fans as well. And then you've got like the up house as well, which is kind of like in the middle. And I just think they kind of, I think they're sort of serving a lot of people really, really well this year with Disney. But as Mark said as well, though, the Friends line has had some fantastic ones as well. So I think some of their more colourful side of the Lego maybe is actually having a really good year as well. Because, I mean, as you say, the botanicals, there's also that the Funfair one down by the beach Funfair one, I think it is. The Friends one, and that's fantastic looking.
Yeah, but the mechanisms in there are fantastic as well. Like the Technic in it all moves as one. That's the first time we've ever seen something like that, where you've got multiple action features in with one mechanism combined. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
very
the
cool.
return of Indiana Jones was awesome. You know.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm amazed it makes sense on the new movie. You know, like I'm kind of sad about that. Like,
yeah, we need some of that. We need some of that new movie stuff because I think it sold really well, as far as I can tell. Anyway,
it's really reasonably priced, though, isn't it? As well, I think which
they all of them
really helps as well.
They're all done really, really well with a good price, and that's a funny thing. So, like, we get some
More the
really
rings.
reasonably priced stuff, and then we get some really oddly priced stuff, like Yavin. Okay, the brick bots. Now, you guys love Friends. I know that you love a little bit of Disney as well. Your daughters definitely do. What do you think? Potentially, because we're over halfway through this year so far, this lovely year called 2023. But would you say that potentially Disney is the best themed Lego theme for 2023? What do you reckon?
It's difficult. I mean,
the answer is yes, by the way.
Well, you've got Disney, you've got Friends, but you've also got icons because you've got the Jazz Club, you've got Riverdale, you've got the Wildflowers, you've got some really good sets in icons, but then that's kind of the point of that theme, so it's almost like cheating.
That's got legal loophole written all over it. Icons,
I think Disney's doing really well. I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
because it's giving people what they wanted. They wanted all these minifigs as opposed to the mini dolls, and so it's ticking those boxes. But they also didn't then disappoint the people who like the mini dolls. So you've got the Enchanted Treehouse, which has those mini dolls as well. So you're killing two birds, one stone kind of thing. It's really, really nice.
Finally gave us the Up House. Yeah.
The Up House is really cool.
Half of it.
That's one of my favorite sets of the year.
One of the molds in that just look brilliant. They really do.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. So Ian's not so sure, but Carrie is basically overall.
I like it. Then saying you said City, Friends is better than City, but City is up their game as well.
I think City's good.
But
I think
hardly
City's really good.
There's no police cars or fire stations. It's all funky new stuff. So I'm quite
all the new animals and stuff as well. They've got
that's true.
Yeah, they're coming out with a load of good stuff. Yeah, I got to be honest as well. Do you know what? But there's a new set that's come out. Justin, you might even have done a review on it. Probably not actually, because I wouldn't say it's the most exciting set. But there's a house that's come out recently.
I haven't. I have it. I got to do a review on it. That is one of my most wanted sets of the summer. Like that, the Pac-Man arcade machine. Like the house. I'm so hyped for.
There's two houses. There's a cozy house, which is a really cool set.
That one.
That's it. Well, there's another one. There's a more modern one. There is, yeah. And that's retiring at the end of this year. It's like I don't know what it is. It's like the grocery store from last year. It came out and it just had 1 year run on it. It did.
Oh, really?
Is that the sort of glass one with sort of like the brown sort of accents on it?
Yeah,
I saw that today. Actually, it was really good.
I think they do that with City sets. They're not around for long. If you like them, get them. I think
I agree.
Short shelf life.
There are.
They have like the ice cream place, which is cool, coming out. They have the ski resort's really nice. Like that has like an elevator function and everything.
Oh yeah. And that is pretty cool. All right, good stuff. Now, talking of cool things and funky things, Titanium, what do you reckon then? I mean, is it possible that for the first time in the history of your AFOL life, right, that Lego Disney could actually outdo Ninjago? Is it actually possible?
This year, I think it is. The summer wave of Ninjago sets has been fantastic. But the winter wave, the core sets, the second round of core sets, not so much, not very well received. But from what I've seen from Disney this year, I think just about every set has been consistently well received by the community. And I'm not personally a Disney fan, but I think they're cool. I think they're doing well.
Yeah, I agree. I'm personally not a massive Disney fan, but I do appreciate these sets for what they are. And I think
Ninjago has had some, like the Ninjago City that just released. I really want to get my hands on that. I kind of like the new characters, like Aaron and that Sora, like the cat ear.
Yeah, and
really cool.
Yeah, and Ryu as well, the little baby dragon.
Oh yeah.
That
one Sora back I got because of that.
Yeah. No, the summer wave is killing it for Ninjago. It's the winter wave that's kind of a letdown.
Was that the basic one?
Yeah, that was the core wave.
Oh yeah, that was so forgettable. I don't remember any of the sets, honestly.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Anyway, folks, as always, let me know what you lovely lot out there think as well. Do you think that Lego Disney is actually the top theme of 2023, or do you think that accolade belongs to someone else? Let me know down in the comments.
It's storming outside. Oh my gosh, it started raining hardcore. Like I said, Florida.
Is it really?
Yeah,
that's kind of what I think for you. You said that on Cali Bricklink as well. So it's a thing. I can't believe you live in Florida. It's like meant to be sunny for like 99% of the time, isn't it?
Trust me, I can't believe I live in Florida either. I'm trying to get out of this.
Let's see what they say out of the chat then. So we've got one Brick Stud. He's saying Disney is currently the best theme of the year. However, once Gringotts and Hogwarts Castle the grounds have come out on the 1st of September, Lego Harry Potter will be crowned #1. That's a good point. It all changes. It fluctuates.
It's too cool, but I mean the summer wave of Harry Potter hasn't really wowed me. I haven't picked up any of them. I don't really feel like picking up any of them. I don't know.
Yeah, it depends what floats your boat, I suppose, doesn't it? And if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. It's just one of those things. But yeah, Gringotts will be. I mean, Lego have got to get it right, because otherwise, I tell you what, they're going to have a lot of people after them. What is Charlie Chaplin doing with 2 mice and an elephant and a baby deer? I'm confused. He's a bit Charlie Chaplin, isn't he? One Brick Stud says, I think brick separators are more interesting than city sets. Bricky Breed's out there. So, hey, Craig, hey, Si, I'm back. We got talking to which, there he is. Hey, Van says, Shy Time's my time.
Hey, Shy.
Feel free to mention when, in the American time anyway, when you guys are doing your finale for Cali Bricklink, which is super sad, man. It's super sad.
It's making me sad too.
I was on there twice, and it was kind of nice. I think Justin's been on there probably about 12 times, and
No, it was only twice.
Brick
I've
Hive
been on your show more. I've been on your show more.
Brick Hive's been on there at least 22 times. Anyway, that's enough. That's enough of that stuff. I think now would be an actual top time to take a look at potentially some of those pictures that you lovely lot have sent me in. So let's take a look at those, and then we can think about closing down this Friday shenanigan that they call a London Calling Lego live stream. So anyway, let's pick it up, and we will see what people have been sending me in this week. It does help, of course, if I do actually click on the right button, which of course I can do once I know what on earth I'm doing. So anyway, let's do this. We're there. It'd be great if I had a producer in the background. It really would, folks, honestly. Straight out the bat, who do you think this is? Gaza. So Gaz, was this when did you buy this one?
It's actually the start of the month, but Lego delivery. So.
Very good too. But you haven't built it yet.
No, I've been putting off. I'm saving it for this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's good.
So anyone rings me, I'm not home. Sorry.
The weather's not going to be good this weekend, so you might as well knock out a decent Lego set. Exactly. What we got going on here? Assembly Square.
Love this set so much.
It's good. Got a phone box there, public box as well.
Yeah.
Quite apt to be in London Calling. Very nice set. Is this what? Did you build Assembly Square soon? Like recently?
Yeah, in the last week. So I think last time I was on here, it was a Friday after A4 day, and then as I was coming home, I actually passed one in the local toy shop, and I was like, oh, okay. So we went in on the Saturday, and they said, oh yeah, we got it. And I said, oh, how much is it? So it's 150 quid, which is
150. That's a good discount.
Yeah. Oh, it's second hand one, but
second hand. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but still, it's like I finally got it as well. Yeah, but it's actually a decent price as well. So,
did you hear?
Was it pre-built second hand or?
No, I had to do it all, which was first mock build, first modular build, and that was interesting because there's so much in each bag. It's like, oh my god!
It's huge. It's a huge set. It really is.
It's just
did you enjoy it though? That's the main thing.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's fantastic. And I think it's I've done one little tweak to it though. I've actually put water in the fountain as well. And
so he has. I like it. It's good. Assembly Square is a top set, folks. Yeah. Did you hear though? 2 weeks ago, Selfridges were getting rid of their stock.
I can't believe that. Yeah,
they sold them for 90 quid.
Unbelievable.
90 quid.
Unbelievable.
I was gutted. I tell you, I could not be bothered to go across London to go and get one. I certainly wish I had. This is from Eureka, who's out there tonight. She's out there about there somewhere. She's come out with this Harry Potter display. Oh, this is her city, by the way, folks. So a quick look at that.
It's so good. Eureka City is amazing.
Eureka City is.
Oh wow!
I mean, looks good. Always got a pie down there. That's nice.
Those printed butterflies. I'm so happy that we've got those now.
Yeah, very nice.
So good.
Very nice. Nice bit of lighting going on there as well. Let's have there's another look at her city. We'll get back to one of her Harry Potter ones. We're gonna.
So fantastic.
I know all the lighting and everything like that.
Yeah,
it's like a mock. That is. Look at the roof. Look at the roof on that. I like that. It's a nice technique. Need to know how to do that, Eureka. There she is. Eureka, you have to let me know how you got that roof design on the go there. Loving that. But anyway, this is some sort of Harry Potter castle tower. What do you reckon about this? This is pretty funky.
Phenomenal. So good.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at the game.
Wow.
Oh, I love that door. This one.
The greebling is really good as well.
Yeah. Oh my
word. Is that maybe Sirius's rescue? Is it? Is that what it is?
What's that, like a chess set down there? Oh yeah, it must be. There was Eureka did actually tell me what was what on there. Let me just
Slytherin common rooms down the basement, I think.
All of a sudden, I wish I knew more about Harry Potter. Let's have a look. She goes. She said to me, "It's the Dark Tower from the film The Prisoner of Azkaban."
Which kind of remake of it, I guess, last year.
Sweet. Sirius Black was held captive and then rescued by I can't say her name, and Harry is Hermione. Thank you, Hermione. Shortly before, and they rescued. Oh God, that's a name, isn't it? Hippogriff Buckbeak, which is the kind of the white creature up here. So very cool. I like it. And you know, I just want to say, folks, I do genuinely love seeing pictures of Lego sets, mocks, whatever, outdoors. The lighting is always great. If you've got a decent day, don't leave them in the sun, of course. But look at the way it's modularized. Look at the detail in that.
It's absolutely stunning.
Oh,
beautiful.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, nice rock face as well. And honestly, folks, I do appreciate it when you guys send me high-res pictures as well. It makes your Lego sets, it makes your stuff, whatever, look better. It really does. Oh, I like that. Beautiful silver wings.
Oh, wow. I love that you've even got pieces to make brick paving. It looks so good.
That's bloody Andor, isn't it? That's the Andor minifigure. What's he doing there? That's quite cool. I'm liking that. It is a bit of Andor. Oh, it's a nice act. Look at all that growing up the side of it. And they've got a big spider. Oh, I mean, a ginger spider. How big is
ginger spider?
That's why you like high-res pictures, isn't it? So you can scroll in more.
It is better in it. You can see the devil's in the detail, Carrie. The devil's in the detail. Just saying.
It's normally the background you're looking at, though.
I'm looking at a nice, what looks like a laurel hedge. You know, I like that. Always got something growing on that there. That's nice, isn't it? Anyway, just saying. Let me know what insecticide you use as well, Eureka. Thank you. Anyway, this is quite a strange picture that Brick Studio Chris sent me in. Now I actually got some of these this week. Has anyone been to the Pavil recently and got these?
I'm going on Monday.
I was going on Monday.
Right. Yeah.
There we go. Look, there we go. There's my ones there. See? Oh no, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
I can't wait. I am so excited for these pieces.
There they are. Look, that's them there.
Oh,
brilliant they are. They're great for lamps and things like that. That's all I could think I could use them for.
There's a lot of them though in one cup. Like, what's the plan for that many?
I don't know.
Well, Brick Studio has a Bricklink store.
If you're like me, you could build an OG clone army with open visors, and then you put them all underneath the helmet, and then they glow that color, whatever the color is underneath. Then you can even shine a light through the back, and it actually glows. It looks pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It. That's like custom thinking for you, folks.
Like
custom thinking.
This is what it looks like if it's a blue, for example, in my profile picture.
Wow.
I can show you again, Justin. Here you go.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it? That is
Smart.
cool, man.
Yeah,
that looks
that's
hard.
awesome.
Now, took it hard. Look at this. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Someone's been busy.
That's my new desk setup. So the old desk setup used to have the parts containers on the larger table.
Okay, I'll be that over.
And that table in the corner used to have a shelf on it, and that's where I'd stream from. And I decided to just take out the shelf, move the parts containers over there, and this is the result.
Nice.
Yeah. Wow. And you'll see over there the Blacktron GWP on my desk as well.
The Blacktron
or not Black Bionicle.
Oh, yeah, that's over there.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a minute. We've got Chris's thighs in again there. Let's go back to there.
Yeah, that was part of my Lego haul. The interesting thing about that haul is that I ordered it Monday night at around like 11 p.m. Did the standard free shipping, and it got to me Wednesday in like the middle of the day. That's less than 48 hours.
That's really good.
I'm amazed.
Does your desk have saltine crackers on it? Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's over on my filing cabinet. I have them. Yeah, I have goldfish. I got flex tape. I got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, see, here you go.
Parts. Those parts. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't know you was into your speed champions as well.
Yeah, I've got more behind me.
I love speed champions. So good.
Oh yeah, especially the new style. Like
they're very dusty up there.
They look better when they're not pixelated, though.
Yeah.
That's true. What's that white one?
You can see the dust when it's pixelated, right?
Which one is that? I don't even remember which one that white one is. It's one of the. Oh, is that the Countach?
I think it is.
Countach.
did you? You just wanted that one moment.
Yeah, I think. There we go. Anyway, moving on swiftly. This is James Gage. You'll find him on Instagram, folks, with a UK comedian goes by the name of Frank Skinner, which is kind of nice. How cool is that picture? Older than his Emma, which is nice. Great picture there, James. Yeah, check him out.
For a second, I thought that was the official Lego set of the shield, but I'm like, that looks too good compared.
It would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, feed that one back, Justin. This is how they should have done it.
I still got to build it. I have it downstairs.
Is it quite? I mean, I'm not saying you don't like it because otherwise we just ruin the review. But is it hard to build something that you're not kind of like, oh, do I have to? Do you ever get stuff through?
Well, like I said, I mean, I like doing. My motivation is that I could trash it in the review, but if it was an interesting build, sure, like not even good, but I'm so dreading it because it's like probably the same thing like 50 times, you know, of how it's built.
Yeah,
like the Imperial Star Destroyer UCS set. No offense, that set. That was hell to build. Like, oh my gosh, I did not like building that one.
It's just basically a big grey wedge.
Oh god. Yeah.
Now, how about this for a decent looking mock? This is from Craigster.
Looking so good.
Oh, look at that! Check out the steps, folks.
Yeah.
Look at the
It's a
colours.
really good series, isn't it?
It's really good. I love it. Really, really nice. I love the design. I've never seen anything like it. Really good use of gold. I like gold and white together. They go well. And then of course you've got the sand green as well.
And the silver accents as well. We got those in the summer VIP. We got those silver Technic balls in them. So that's awesome.
Oh yeah, Technic balls. There we go. Looking for balls there.
Yeah, we got this randomly. We got the silver ones. Like I'm not complaining, but we got those in that VIP summer pack. Just those awesome silver ones.
There's quite a few like random Christmassy things in that, though, aren't there? Maybe they're
very useful.
There we go. This is Brick Babe. She's going to be on Good Morning Brick World this weekend. Holding up a couple of bags there. Very cool. I wonder what she's got in them. Maybe we'll find out this weekend. Who knows?
Be Lego.
It will be Lego. I'm pretty sure it will be Lego as well.
Those bags with those really horrible handles on as well.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, they're all horrible handles. Yeah.
It's like that string that just cuts into your hand. It's like,
It does. It does. First world problems, guys.
Yeah.
Take a mitten with you. That's all. Yeah.
It's just awful. These bags are so hard.
No, he's dragging them around the shopping
carrying
centre.
glove that I brought along to carry your horrible bags.
Exactly. Back in the 70s, it was a thing to wear gloves, like brown leather gloves when you was driving your car. Why not come up with like a Lego bag mitten or something?
Hey, sometimes I'll wear fingerless gloves when I go goth. You know, that's the way to go.
Fingerless? I like that. Let's keeping it real. This, by the way, folks, is the beautiful Lady McBrick. Lady McBrick, hope you have a lovely weekend as well. I hope everything is going cool with you as well. Definitely thinking of you. She's building the back box,
shadow box,
the shadow box. That's it. I call it the back box. But I will say this, Justin. I know a lot of people don't like it because it conceptually doesn't seem like a great idea. But a lot of people who have built it, or everyone I know who have built it, have fed back to me. They said it's actually a really good build. One person who's built Rivendell actually said to me they preferred it over Rivendell.
What?
So yeah.
No, to each their own. I saw it for the first time in person at like the Lego store during Brick World, and it was pretty big. Like it was bigger than I expected, basically.
Wow. Okay, so, it's pretty cool. But anyway, loving all the pictures, folks. Keep sending them in. This is from Chris Chalice. This is something from he sent it to me. He said he built it 5 years ago. It looks like the road network. That round one here. That blue bit, that's London.
Yeah.
And that's the M25 going around
That's
it. And
really cool.
so you go up to Manchester this way or something like that. And Mark's over there somewhere, and Gaz will be in there too somewhere. And the brick bods, well, they're around here somewhere. I think over here, aren't they? No, that's Devon. Maybe not. Anyway, moving on swiftly. This is from Trevor's videos. He's been watching tonight. I've seen him out there.
That's another great friend set, of this summer.
Really want this one.
Look at these. Have you not got this, Carrie?
No, well, I'm holding out on Friends because it gets discounted. So spending my money wisely.
Fair enough. And there is nothing wrong with that. I tell you,
this
folks.
is the one that has the multiple action features built into it.
One thing.
Yeah.
Is that the one Trevor's done a video on this one, isn't he? I think.
He's in process of doing it, or has it come out yet?
I think he's finished doing the stop motion build of it.
That's
That's
right.
in the editing phase.
Oh yeah, it takes ages. It does. But yeah, I've got Moto out there as well. Moto, great to see you. Don't forget, folks, if you are just tuning in, do us a little favor, give us a thumbs up. Do check out everyone who's in the panel tonight, folks. You find all the details down in the description below. You know how it goes. And check out the survey as well. This is from Polar Bricks. He's been cutting up. This is the sort of thing that Micah does. This is.
I don't do that. I don't know. Base plates, cutting base
Ain't that
plates isn't
evil?
my thing. But hey, if you need to, go ahead. I guess I'm not going to stop you.
I refused to watch Ian do it. I left the room.
Oh my god, Ian. Ian probably does it with a spoon. That's why.
just scoop at it until
This is Polar Bricks. Yeah, he will.
Now
Polar
you did it
Bricks.
with a carpet knife.
Carpet.
Yeah.
That's
I
fair
just
enough.
used a Stanley knife before. That's quite.
Yeah, Stanley knife. Yeah, I think Craig's used
Carpet
Stanley
knife's
knife
just
as
got
well.
a bit more heft to it.
Heft to it. He's getting technical now. So anyway, this is Polar Bricks. He's giving some elevation to his city.
Oh, TARDIS.
I'm going to be doing that. Is there a TARDIS there? Oh, God, they're everywhere, aren't they? Is that a real TARDIS? Just saying, looks nice. This is a nice set. This is the
the Palace Cinema.
The Palace Cinema.
Love it.
Oh, we need to have a cinema. I'd like to get a theatre actually. Oh, same picture. There we go. We've got the intercity set going around there.
I like they added the dragon on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, it's-
Nice.
Is that the new one from Ninjago or the 3-in-1?
I thought it was
That's
a
not a
creator.
Ninjago. It looks like a creator.
The 3-in-1, maybe. Maybe I'm
I
wrong.
think it is, yeah.
It could be. Yeah, it's got one or the other.
That base plate is really bugging me.
Oh, there's a base plate bug in there. It's got to be this one over here.
Oh yeah,
green
the
one.
yellowed one.
Yeah.
I can't deal with that.
No, it's kind of- well,
It's
it's
going to get covered over. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but right now, look at. Oh no.
Well, look, look at it now. Does that better? Does it make you feel better now? There you go. All right, there you go. Oh, there it comes. There it comes. Don't look, Carrie. Don't
I'm not
look.
looking.
There's a little bit of moulding. Oh, look, it's Minarx. He's done some.
Yeah, this is the so this is the classic the little classic box, the neon set. It's like less than 20 quid and you get all these awesome pieces in it.
Look
It's
how much
nice as
coral
well.
there is.
Yeah, well, coral's awesome, and you've got like the neon yellow as well in the set. So it's really awesome to get.
Oh, the
these things.
highlighter looking one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to get it in a
I didn't even
whole
see that.
multitude
What
of
is it? It's
different.
for classic.
It's a classic, a little yellow classic box. You can get the neon and also pastel range as well, and they're
I like the
and they
stars.
got similar. They're just bricks and plates mainly, but you do get a few like specialist little pieces to make characters and things with. But I like it because you get core sets of colors and you get them in 2x4, 1x4s, and then 2x2s, 1x. So you just get core bricks.
Wow.
in
Yeah, I
those
really
colours.
missed. I totally missed this one until now. That's
Yeah,
cool.
looks like a decent part of this pack.
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
those
exactly?
very good?
They
part
have
of that.
the. I like those 2x2s that are printed with the eyes.
Yeah.
You see to the right there. There's those 2x2s that are like a little gradient. That's
Right.
cool. I like
Oh,
that.
yeah, I can't see.
I
So
might need to
cool.
pick
It's
that up.
such an awesome set. Yeah.
I didn't even know this
they're well
existed
worth it.
until now. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Been on my want list.
Yeah, definitely. Very good
Oh,
parts
that's
pack. Nice one there. And we're back to this is it. Back to the beginning again. Okay, folks.
Where's my
Thank you.
Scotch egg, Greg?
You're what? Sorry.
You complained that I didn't send you pictures in time, and I sent you a picture of a Scotch egg. I thought it was the thing that we were meant to do.
Oh my god, you did actually, didn't you? Do you know what it was? You know what it was? I got back to you earlier today. I'll put it in there, folks. I'm just grabbing it now, and it's the disgusting looking Scotch egg. Now, as everyone knows, right, we've got a thing about Scotch eggs on this show. Don't ask me why. It's just a thing. It's a character, I think. But
It
it's
wasn't
not
me.
quite. I know it wasn't
Bonnie's
you.
Bricks, wasn't it?
But you,
Yeah.
yeah, Bonnie's Bricks was on, wasn't she? And she said, we just got talking about it. And anyway, one thing led to another. And we're trying to make Scotch eggs a bit of a thing on here. And this is a bit of a weird one, I tell you. So anyway, so let me just see if it's there now. I might have to just quickly. There it is. Look at this. Look, what?
Brownie Scotch.
God's
It's brown.
name
What
is that?
It's a Cadbury's cream egg in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Only one left, guys.
Even knowing what's in it, I still don't want it. That
No,
picture is
it's
not
just-
selling it for me.
There ain't
it's
no
just-
Scotch egg.
It's just something that looks a bit wrong there. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wrong. It looks rude. It's wrong. I don't know. It ain't my sort of thing. Anyway. Ain't putting that in my mouth. But anyway, like I said, folks, on that absolute stonker of a tonker bombshell, thank you everybody for sending in your pictures tonight. Super appreciate it, really do. And on that note, as always, folks, I'm gonna quit the survey in just a few minutes. So get your votes in while you can. If you haven't given us a thumbs up, then what you do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. And as always, of course, check out everyone who's in the panel tonight. You'll find all the details down in the description below. And while we're down below, Justin, tell us, what are you going to be doing this week? I know you gave us a little bit of foresight a little bit earlier on, but what you might be doing. But what are you going to be doing this week in Lego-wise, home-wise? Whatever. Tell us what you might be up to.
Well, it's going to be the release of my top 60 most wanted Lego sets of summer 2023. I usually release it in May, but as I said, I've been taking my time, and now it's coming out in July. And so there's going to be sets that came out in June and early July on there, some August sets. It's going to be fun. I put a lot of effort into the videos, so check it out, y'all, once that drops. Hopefully tomorrow. But we'll see. You never know.
Good stuff. You never know. If it's not tomorrow, it might be Sunday. Watch out for it.
Exactly.
Stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. Set your notifications to stun.
Yeah.
Good man. Look forward to that. Gaza, Minifigure, you gonna be working on any content? Because I know you like batch creating. So
yeah,
tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So I have actually got one. I was supposed to put out Monday a post, but it kind of all went a bit wrong when the laptop got a bit overheated. So I spent all week trying to do it instead, which is quite fun. So I'll be putting that out. Hopefully, it'll probably be tomorrow now, which is a bit off because I usually try to make sure I just do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But it's been overrunning a bit. So yeah, so it'll probably be tomorrow. So that would just be just something I want to see if I can try and get people involved in a bit more. So, but on the weekend, obviously, I'm going to be putting the Precious together.
And send us some pictures on it as well. I want pictures on that for Friday, but put some on Instagram as well, guys. I love all the pictures on Instagram.
Yeah, no, I do.
Have you already thought whereabouts you're going to put a TARDIS in that fortress?
I think it's somewhere. Don't worry.
It'll end up on the boat or something. All right, good stuff.
That's a good idea.
Oh, it's a good idea. So anyway, we look forward to that Minifigure as always, of course. And just out of curiosity, Just2Good, do you have a particular time that you like to release your videos?
No.
You just do it. I know. I noticed at certain times you just do it. You just release it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with something like this, if I prepped it ahead of time, 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because the Lego news will sometimes come out at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if there's Lego news, at least it won't collide, so I could give it some space there. But then by then, I just want it as early as possible if it's a big video like this. So that should probably be hitting by 11 a.m. if it comes out tomorrow.
Sweet. So,
yeah.
Okay, folks, look out for that. Of course, will be around 4 or 5 p.m. our time. So over to Micah. Micah, it's been lovely having you on tonight, mate. It really has. I've learned so much actually about custom figs. Have you got anything coming up in the next couple of weeks, maybe? Or because I know you're kind of like a once a month kind of YouTuber.
I do have some things that are actually coming, and thanks for having me on, by the way. I do have a stream tomorrow because I stream weekly, or at least I try to. Sometimes I can't, but like I'm streaming weekly, and that's every Saturday. So I'll be streaming tomorrow, and then I'm currently working on my customs that are better than Lego video, because there are some customs out there that are absolutely underrated, and I need to share them with people, whether it's like accessories or full minifigures. They'll be featured in that video. And then I will also be posting some more decaling tutorials on my second channel, and that's if you're interested in like learning how to decal, which was like the minifigures I was showing you before, which I actually got done with another one during the stream, so you can see. Yeah, so this was the new one that I got done. It's the animated style 332nd. So if you guys want to learn how to make these minifigs, I will be posting on my second channel some tutorials.
Amazing.
So yeah.
Brilliant. That sounds amazing. Thank you so much for that. It's nice having a little bit of a sub channel as well. I'm liking that. Now, something else I like, Minoc. I quite like you. You're a top
Oh,
guy.
that's nice of you to say, mate.
I keep inviting you back on. Are you going to be streaming this Sunday at all?
Unfortunately, no. I'm working this weekend, which means it always puts a spanner in the works of streaming, which is unfortunate. But I have to pay the bill. So, but mainly like this week, I've been doing mad organizing, like getting all my pieces to actually doing something I never thought I would do is actually take some of my past mocks apart, because usually when I build a mock, I never take it apart. But try and save a bit of money where I can. I'm just trying to recycle the pieces so then I can start making newer and better mocks from them. So they're on Instagram. So I've got, photos of them. So I'm now starting to take those apart, put the pieces back into a collection, and then I can start going ham on making mocks again.
All right, good stuff.
Plan.
Nice one. All right, mate. So I look forward to that. So you'll probably be doing some streaming maybe next week after all.
Yeah, next week. For sure, next week.
So
Good
Mark,
stuff.
are you saying that Lego comes apart once you make it?
The mocks do, yes.
Do they? Oh, okay. I'll
Yeah.
have to try that.
Certain sets don't. Apparently, it's an invisible craggle that kind of seals them together to the point you can't ever take them apart.
Oh, no.
Certain ones, but
Just certain
mocks
ones
tend to come apart.
Now, talking about certain ones, or maybe certain twos, BrickBods, are you guys coming out with any content soon, or are you? Have you done the BrickBod podcast this week?
Yeah, we did. What are we talking about? Oh, we talked about the mock pop-up shop store thing.
Oh yeah, very complicated. That seems very complicated, that thing to be.
So it's a weird thing.
It is a weird thing. We don't understand the point of it.
Same here. But, are you going to stream on Sunday? We're going to have an 8:30 stream from you as always.
We'll be doing 8:30 stream. We're continuing on with the Ninjago City markets, which is
You're still doing that?
Well, it's a very big set, Greg.
Oh, you're milking it, that one. It's about a 24th stream you're doing that, isn't
it?
We've done 2 streams on it so far, so this will be the 3rd.
2 so far, 3rd one. I also finished building a book, which I quite like. It's quite cute.
Let's hold it up.
One of the Harry Potter
Hold it
ones.
up closer.
Nice.
Closer. All right.
The print on the front of
They're
that
quite
book
cool.
is amazing.
That is actually quite nice.
I'm actually quite happy with that because I got the enjoyment of building it, but it is compact and I can just put it on the shelf. And as you can see, I have so much room for Lego. Talking about the room for Lego, I've just dropped a video on our new Lego room that we're doing. So that will be a series, not over the summer because we're taking the summer off, but coming soon. So we've a bit of a teaser, and I'm looking for help on what to put in a Lego room and like some guidance on what things you should do when designing a Lego room.
You're in a Lego room now, aren't you?
Yeah, but this one wasn't really very well thought out because it's actually a board game room.
Yeah.
So this is a brand new space, and
Good
so
stuff.
it's not brand new. We didn't add to our house, but
You didn't put an extension on it.
things.
Yeah.
All right.
And just some tips on what you would put in a Lego room.
All right, good stuff. My tip would be Lego. I'm going to say Lego.
Yes.
There you go. I'll get us going. Good stuff.
This one, sorry, you just have to see this.
Oh, we've got to see this as well. All right,
Yeah.
hold it up then. Hold it up.
I am.
A bit higher.
It's like a little unicorn from emoji.
That's so
Yeah,
cute.
put it-
Ian, thank you. Oh yeah, it's a unicorn now. I thought it was a camel or something. Nice, very nice. It's nice actually.
Just because it's cute.
All right, it's cute. Anyway, enough about Ian. All right, let's talking of cute things. Titanium. You up to anything this weekend? Oh, he's look at him.
Yeah,
That's a nice pair.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look at that.
Yeah,
Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew.
Yeah, these
You're
are
coming in
great. I
too
love
fast.
these. I wish this was just like a regular set. I would buy tons of them.
Dude, so would I. I love them.
Yeah.
I truly do. I've got a few of them.
Are the fins not meant to be out? Is that?
Well, you can.
Oh, okay. Is it?
Yeah.
I think that makes it more suitable.
Can. And then these things can move as well.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm missing one of those.
And you can open up the middle, and there's some things in there.
Do you know what I've actually got? And I've got it knolled and everything upstairs in our guest room. The original of that, which I forget the name of it now. Was it called like the Intruder or something like that. It was called. I forget what it was called. It was what was the original name? Because they didn't call it that name.
Hold on.
They called it the Cruiser, but the original name was called something different in something or other. Anyone out there in the chat can help me with that? Feel free to. Good stuff though, Titanium. Are you going to do any bit of content with that, Titanium?
So I don't think I'll do any bit of. Well, I might do an alt build of one.
Invader? Was it Invader?
I might find some alt builds.
Okay, all right, good stuff.
But as far as content for me, I don't have any videos planned. Like I don't have any filmed yet, but I want to. I have a bunch of videos that I need to make, and then Twitch as well. I've started doing Twitch streaming. I started picking that back up again.
Yeah.
Mark,
I did my first affiliate stream on Wednesday.
Yeah, congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
He's an affiliate.
Thanks.
I got no idea what it means, but well done.
It's a big
I had to-
milestone to reach.
I had to cut it short because of the tornado warning, but
Yeah.
hopefully I'll be streaming again. I have sets to build. I have this set to build, and I have
nice.
this set to build, and I still have a clearance set to build from Brickworld Chicago.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good set. That's a good set.
It's a really good set.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, brilliant.
But yeah,
nice one.
And then of course I have Lub as well. I'm still on Lego's Ultimate Builds on Bricksmith's channel on Wednesday nights at
he's still doing
9
that?
Eastern.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. No, that's sweet, isn't that, mate? That is very, very nice. Okay, folks. So the survey tonight was we're getting another Star Wars Ghost play set. You might have heard it mentioned by a few people once or twice. But what do you think about getting a UCS version? 49% of you said yes. We need a Ghost UCS set. Feed that back for me, Justin. Feed it back. No. What the heck is a Ghost? Or the Ghost? 29%.
I voted yes. So
Good man. Good man. Undecided. I need to process this. 20%. I love that one. Yeah. So thank you, everybody. 97 votes. That's amazing. And I just
if they made a UCS one, what figure would they include?
Oh, yeah. Would it be a Rebels version or would it be an Ahsoka version as well? Or would they do what they did with the Millennium Falcon UCS set? They put 2 lots of them in there, didn't they?
That was probably
Well,
that's what the most.
depending on how much the design of the ship itself has changed, they might just be able to do both sets of figures without any conversion like the Falcon had.
Yeah. Because I mean, the Falcon basically it was just a square or rather rectangular dish on top. Which, by the way, folks,
and
I've had to take it off because I keep eating the bloody thing.
the original version of this was called the Invader.
Oh, the Invader. That was it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I called it Intruder. That sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? That
Intruder window.
Yeah, Intruder alert. That sounds like sorry, Star Trek. There we go.
If they did a UCS Ghost, though, would they do both Phantoms as well? They could have with it. If they did like a Rebels crew,
they could buy it as a separate set.
Yeah,
as a separate set. Oh, that would be good
work.
though, wouldn't
They
it?
could
Both
do.
Phantoms.
They could put the first Phantom in, and then do the second Phantom as a GWP.
Oh, Justin, feed it back. Justin, feed it back. Justin, feed
Won't
it
tell
back.
them over yet.
Yeah,
Don't
you
worry.
tell him that.
I got it.
It's a great idea.
They don't listen to anything I say, but
I bet they do.
Mario
I bet they do.
figures, dang it. Yeah.
Anyway, I want to say big smiley thank you to everyone for being on the panel tonight. Of course, Just2Good.
Thank you for having me on, of course.
Oh, dude, we love it. We love it. Love the energy.
Soon, I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh, of course. I hope so. Gaz, great to have you on.
Cool.
Technically, the third time, second time solo. Of course, we've got Minark on as well. He's here. Thank God his internet. He kept it up.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I didn't think it would, but hey, we're here.
And of course, we've got the BrickPods in, fresh in from Southampton. And say hi to your daughters as well earlier on. They were trying to gate crash the party. So I tell you, lovely to have you here. You're looking very well as well. And of course, for the very first time, we had what's he go by? Micah? Yeah.
Micah.
Micah. Oh, you got it right. I got it right. I'm there. If I say it enough times, folks, it's Amber Liar all over again. It really is. I have to get her name right.
Dude, you're fine. It's a weird name. I don't blame you. Thanks for having me on, though.
Dude, I totally loved it. Honestly, I've learned so much about custom stuff and decals and all sorts of things tonight. This is great. And folks, don't forget, all you lovely lot out there that do watch this back on replay game, because there's about 50% of my watch time is people watching this back, probably sort of cutting their grass or something like that, or doing some mock building or something like that on a Saturday or Sunday afternoon.
They should be focusing on the grass, shouldn't they, rather than watching the stream?
Well, no, listen to it. Listen to it. It's a podcast there.
There goes the neighbour's cat. Look out.
Yeah. Rosebush gone.
The cat's not the cats you got, my rats. The frogs. Oh, blimey. Frogs and lawnmowers. They don't mix. Take it from me. They really don't. But anyway, on that bombshell as well, I want to tell everyone as well that please do check out the finale of Cali Bricklink tonight, folks. I'm going to be watching that back over the weekend. I'm gutted. It's the end of it. It's the end of an era. It really is. They are one of the best podcasts that we've ever had, and there's so much content there, folks. And I do honestly totally advocate of you listening to them all back and stuff like that, because there's some really good stuff in there. There's some absolute nuggets. There really is. And you know what? They're just a fine bunch of podcasters. They really are, the team over at Cali Bricklink. But also as well, folks, I just want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in tonight. It's been a humdinger of a stream. It really has. And I want to say thank you very much to the likes of Bricketeer, Brickstage Pass, KO, Brickapix, Simon, Bucky Bricks as well. Thank you to you, mate. First time he's been on this one. Brickaskew, Cut the Craggle was even out there as well. Hans Scotty, he was there too. Echo Bricks, Stud Sidious, and of course the lovely Helena, aka Stelena, for winning the £20 Australian Lego vouchers as well. And on that note, folks, do remember this. If there's one thing that you take away from this, right, that Mika, do you want to show us your wife? Because we didn't quite get there.
Yeah, we almost forgot about that.
The wife.
This is my wife.
The wife, folks. That's his wife.
Yeah, this is my wife. Don't mind that she doesn't have a body. Her name is Becky.
Where's the rest of her?
I have no idea. I think the lore is Generic Stud said that he kicked her head off, and somehow she ended up in the US because he's from the UK. So I don't know how she got here, but I bought her at a garage sale for 25 cents. And then she became my wife.
That was money well spent, I tell you.
Yeah, definitely. I have it in my bio sometimes if I want to be funny. I bought my wife at a garage sale for 25 cents. Greatest steal of my life.
I mean, look, I dated a Lego set for a couple of years. The Chinese New Year set. If you go into the Just2Good lore, we don't talk about it.
That's so bizarre. And honestly, folks, that is probably the most chilling end for a live stream I've ever done. And anyway, on that note, folks, just remember one thing, that Lego, it's a wonderful thing. It really is. And each and every one of you out there are too. Take care. Look after yourself. And just by the way, tomorrow I'm going on a voyage. Good night.